Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today is gonna be a less perky day, but we'll get through it. I don't know how long we're actually going to stream today because it's kind of up in the air. It could be an hour, it could be 2, maybe 3, maximum 3. Minimum, who knows? Who knows what'll happen? We're gonna go through the cutscene again. I'm not even gonna attempt to read it. We're ready for the last case in the trilogy. And then we get into the real meaty bit of the great Ace Attorney at some point. I love that it seems that we're going back, maybe going back to the village. I'm excited to see how bad this is gonna be. And when I say bad, I mean good. It's good storytelling, bad scenarios. We've got murder! Yay! I hope you guys are having a good day, a good evening, a good afternoon, and in general, good day. I hope the weather's treating you well. I hope work is treating you well. I hope you've eaten something delicious today. February 6th, 9:48 a.m. Wright and Cola offices. Hey, Nick. Yeah, what is it? You know how I got spiritual powers unlike you? I wonder if Phoenix, after all this time using the Magatama and everything, doesn't have some sort of spiritual powers by now. I'm sure you're a spirit medium after all. But just like you, if I don't keep my powers sharp, they get dull, right? I guess so, yeah. Glad you agree. Okay, Pearly, you're up. Pearls? So that's why we need to go on a special spiritual hotspot tour, Mr. Nick. A spiritual hotspot tour? Also, is that who I think it is? Of course it is. I'm lost. What's this magazine you're shoving in my face? It's a New Year's issue of Occult Winter Spiritual Location Special. Are we going for a spiritual journey or to see ghosts? Oh, Pearls look so happy. Maximize your spiritual powers with just 1 night of intensive training. Oh, it sounds too good to be true. Probably because it is, and it sounds like a scam. I'll say it sounds more like a scam scam to me. It's at a spiritual retreat called Hasakura Temple. It's way up in the mountains, and I bet it's nice and cold. Just perfect for trading. Yeah, nice secluded mountains where nobody can hear you scream. No, I definitely don't want to go. You know, I think I've heard of this temple before. It's a famous channeling dojo. It's hard for even real spirit mediums like us to make reservations up there. Reservations for a temple? Are you serious? How expensive is this gonna be? And are we gonna be living like Gumshoe off of ramen for who knows how long? Don't worry, I've already made special reservations just for us. Yeah, and I signed up for the special course. That's nice, and timing couldn't be better since we don't have the case right now anyway. Alrighty then, it's settled. Well, come on, don't just stand there. Start packing your stuff. Yes, Mr. Nick, you better start packing your stuff. Me? Why do I have to go? Well, we have to be accompanied by someone over 20 years old. How old is... Oh, she's 19, okay. Hey, I don't have anything to do with spiritual power. The only thing I can channel is the TV. So, is there a heated pool at this Hasakura temple? No, but you can stand under a freezing waterfall. Give me at least a hot spring, goodness. Sorry, but I think I'll pass. I hate cold places. What? No way. How could you be so selfish? Come on, Mr. Nick. Look at this place. Doesn't it look beautiful? Nope, not going. I'm gonna be nice and toasty at home. Of course he sees it now. What is it, Mr. Nick? Let me see that magazine. Yeah, of course it is. Dahlia Hawthorne. This nun. She's a friend of yours or something, Nick? This girl, it's... See, even the other lady definitely looks like a scam. My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be in your noble presence. Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? You disgust me. But it can't be. She was found guilty and should still be in prison. Mr. Nick? I'll go. Huh? Hazakura Temple. I said I'll go. Yay, isn't that great, Pearly? Yes, oh thank you, Mr. Nick. You do anything for Mystic Maya, right? Even walk over burning coals, right? No, I don't think so. I mean, I'll defend her in court. That's as far as I'll go. The Cult magazine featuring Hazakura Temple. Occult New Year's issue received from Pearls. Dahlia Hawthorne. I knew there was no way she could possibly be at that temple, but I just had to, I had to BC for myself. Oh, we found the typo. I just had to BC for myself. Who this nun really was. Look at those two scam artists. February 7th, 3:24 p.m. Hazakura Temple main gate. I mean, from the outside, it looks like a well-established place. But the people in it look sketchy. It's so cold here, Nick. Maybe you should put on something warmer for a change. Well, it's supposed to be cold. It's training. Her teeth are chattering so loudly, it's all I can do to make out what she's saying. Wow, Mystic Maya. So this is the famous Hazakura Temple. Pearly, oh, Pearly is for some reason... Oh, you look normal. What do you... Was that just for the magazine photo? You got some lashes on there, lady. Well. How nice to see you here. Welcome to our temple. Oh, thank you. Oh, my. Thank you for coming all this way. Come now. You must have been cold. What's with the past tense? We're freezing into human popsicles. Oh, well, we're up in the mountains after all. In any case, we shouldn't speak here. Please follow me inside. Thank you. I was starting to think I would pass... Oh, yes. I almost forgot to introduce myself. I'm the head nun here at the temple. My name is Bikini. Ma'am? Bikini? That's right. Actually, that's my temple name. What do you... Bikini is your temple name? It's just in time to see some bikini. Did somebody bestow you that name, or did you choose that name yourself? It's a tradition to have one, and I wanted something that has a nice image to it. Okay, so she chose her name Bikini. Okay. So I thought, why not choose the bikini? Besides, it makes me seem younger. Oh my god. Oh. It certainly does. Oh, I signed up for your special course. Well, my, quite brave of you considering how cold it is. Young people can be so reckless with their health. Don't blame me if you become one with those you channel. Wahahaha. Oh no. Hello, hello. I like how your name is me and your icon is also me. Reckless. Wahaha. She laughs like Wario. Maybe you should take it easy tonight, Mystic Maya. We can come back another day. But you went through all the trouble to get the reservation for... Yes, that's right. You've come all this way, so please enjoy yourselves. There's still time before supper, so why don't you have a look around? Let's... Yeah, first let's examine the area. Nice little... snow motorcycle. Most people call that a snowmobile, you know. Snow motorcycle thing, snow blow meal, same thing. Too bad we didn't invite Desiree. I bet she could race like the wind on the slow mobile. Or maybe she give me a ride on this blow snowmobile. Oh my goodness. I told you it's a snowmobile. Snowmobile, snow motorcycle. What do you think, Nick? Pretty awesome gate, huh? It sure is. It looks pretty well maintained too. This kind of puts your hometown to shame, Maya. Yeah, well, a lot of things happen in Curran Village. We used to be a lot richer back when people hired us to perform channelings. Oh, I see, but now the place looks a bit run down. I guess I was just born in the wrong time. There's not as many channelings anymore. It looks like the main hall where we'll be staying tonight. From here, it looks like one of those ice hotels you always hear about. You gotta have a heater or something in there, don't you think? I don't want to die. I'm not worried. I brought my hot water bottle. Did you bring one for me? What are you talking about, Nick? Who carries around 2 hot water bottles? Honey, are you gonna be able to boil water? If the cold doesn't kill me, the ice queen over here will finish the job. Got a lovely bell. Oh look, it's a cute little bell tower. I absolutely love the sound of a giant bell. Oh, so which do you like better, that or the sound of money? we know the answer to that. Sorry, but I'll take the money for the win, Nick. What are you apologizing for? It's okay to like money. Money is how you get by in the world. Okay, let's talk to Bikini. Channeling dojo. So what's a channeling dojo anyway? Oh my, you don't even know that? Forgive him, sister, for he knows not what... Oh my gosh, she's just gonna interrupt Maya every time. Well, just call me Bikini and forget that sister part. The channeling dojo is basically a spiritual power training ground. We have special holy items prepared here to help people boost their spiritual power. Holy items? If you train an entire evening surrounded by these items, it's quite mysterious. So they said that they're gonna be doing some rigorous overnight training to be able to hone their spiritual powers. How much did this cost? No one said how much this is gonna cost. This is probably a pretty penny. The spiritual power of these... Oh, I didn't notice that her cheeks had jiggle physics. Oh my goodness. The spiritual power of these items seem to envelop you. Wahaha. Wow, she must have just gotten off the trolley from the land of make-believe. So what does the special course entail, is I think what she said? You must be incredibly devoted to be interested in that at such a young age. It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant a spell. 30,000 times, all while being showered in freezing cold spirit water. This is like the equivalent of somebody buying holy water off of Amazon. Oh god. Let's go like 20k for a torture session. She's gonna have to sit under freezing cold water and sit on the ice block? Oh no. It's February now, right? But you have to be careful this time of year. If you don't watch it, you'll catch pneumonia or maybe even die of hypothermia. Did we bring heat packs? Hand warmers? Oh no. I don't think the hand warmers are gonna help if she's gonna have freezing water bellowing on her back. That's probably not the right word. She's gonna be sitting under a waterfall. It's gonna be beating her with ice picks. How am I supposed to be careful? Oh no, I knew I shouldn't have signed Mystic Maya up for this. Oh no. The other nun. Sister, about this picture. Well, look at that. I must say, I look rather divine here, don't you think? Oh, yeah, unforgettable in every way. You mean it? Oh, I knew it. Wow. The makeup was pretty tough, but Iris helped me out. Is that Iris? Is that what she's going by now? The cute little girl in the photo. She looks just like me, doesn't she? Just like... we're just a small temple here, so she and I run the entire place. Yeah, it sounds like we're gonna be... This place is filled with demons, and this place is sketchier than we think it is. Sorry to cut in, but this Iris, where is she now? Or right now? Oh, just listen to you. You haven't come all the way up here just to find a girlfriend, have you? Pearls, please. We are not dating in any way, shape, or form. Phoenix has so much on his plate. He can't even go on a date with Edgeworth. No, that's not what I had in mind at all. Anyway, Iris is in the inner temple preparing for this evening. Inner temple? Yes, that's right. Iris will be back this evening. Why don't you go have a look at the main hall for now? Wah. So she's in the inner temple, huh? Okay, that sounds like we need to go to the inner temple. There's a suspension bridge? You know what? We're gonna take a look at that. Oh, isn't this familiar? February 7th, suspension bridge. Oh, look, it's Dusky Bridge. Oh, no. Wow, look at this broken down old bridge, Nick. Yeah, and look at that big canyon below us. Oh my god, it's the other side of the bridge! Hey, there's a river down there. It looks like it's flowing real fast. What's wrong, Nick? You look like you've seen a ghost. I'm just not very good with heights. Oh, hey, I've got it. Maybe you should face your fears and try hurling yourself off the edge. I don't think that's how that works, Maya. You know, 1, 2, 3, jump. It might just be what you need to get over your fear of heights. I think I'll die, thanks. It is middle of winter. It's probably frozen water down there. I'll die. Yeah, death is a real good way to overcome phobias, alright. Yeah, that's how it becomes your phobia in your next life. Anyway, it sure looks like a rickety bridge. Can't argue there. That's probably why it's called Dusty Bridge. Read it again, Maya. It says Dusky Bridge. Well, it's practically the same thing. This is such weird foreshadowing. What the heck? So, some letters are engraved into a roughly cut boulder. Dusty Bridge, huh? It says Dusky Bridge. Dusky. Come on, Nick, take a look at the bridge and tell me it's not supposed to be dusty. This sign is obviously wrong and I'm gonna fix it. Now give me a pencil, Nick. Do I look like a pencil holder to you? Maya's as intriguing as ever. Also, they did say literally no one has survived falling there. Since only one person has survived there is one very, very non-human demon. can't believe there's a public phone here. Would you ever use it? The people who live here, I guess. I doubt they have any real phones here. Yeah, but it took like 20 minutes to walk here from the main hall. It would have been smarter of them to build the main hall here, don't you think? Maybe you should work on channeling someone who makes logical sense, Maya. Ah, I love you, Maya. Come on, Nick. Why don't we hop across the bridge? It'll be fun. I'm not so sure. It looks like a bunny hopping across the bridge would destroy it. Okay, Nick, then let's try to find a cute, fluffy little bunny and test your theory. I feel like Maya is a slight psychopath. She wants me to do dangerous things on the daily, i.e. something that potentially will kill me. And now she wants to put a cute little bunny over the bridge, knowing that there's a high possibility that the bridge might collapse. That's right, there sums up the fundamental difference between sane and insane. I couldn't agree more. Heavenly Hall. Maya forgot her meds today? Oh god. There's a narrow path going off in a different direction than that of the main hall. That's probably the inner hall, or the inner temple. The sign here is so old, the text seems to have vanished. It looks pretty coherent to me. The path leads to a wooden staircase that goes down to the bottom of the canyon. Oh. Okay, I'll write wooden staircase on it then. Do you really think that is necessary? You'd have to be blind not to see the stairs. Well, it can't hurt. Just pass me a pencil, okay? Graffiti is a crime, Maya. Maya, as always, wanting to commit all sorts of atrocities. Okay, 1 second. Oh my god. Sorry. I'm having to really adjust how I'm sitting today because feels like my organs are not in the right place. Though I don't know if you would understand the feeling. It's not great at the moment. Oh. Trying to find a position to sit in that's comfortable while your body feels like this is awful. It looks like it's about 20 yards to that cliff over there. I guess that's where I'll be training tonight. Do you want to train with me, Nick? And do the special course? I think not. It'd be so great if you had spiritual powers too. The only thing that I have even remotely close to spiritual powers is the Magatama and breaking padlocks in an attempt to reveal people's secrets. Really, I see dead people sounds more like a cause for alarm to me. Okay. Can you go to the Heavenly Hall from here? No, not yet. I can honestly say I've never felt my organs were out of place. I'm so glad that you have not, because it is not pleasant. It's a really weird sensation to explain. And I don't know how exactly the reason why I feel like this. But it's not great. It's not great at all. Oh yeah, this looks like a place that's filled with demons. February 7th, Hasakura Temple, main hall. Oh, it looks like it'd be warm in here. The main hall, I think it's even colder in here. Sit around the fire, Maya. The coals are there for a reason. Mr. Nick, do you smell that? It smells like meat and gravy. Oh, you're right. I guess it's pot roast for tonight. Yum. Weird. I thought they would serve something a little more, well, traditional. What are you talking about, Nick? You think monks and nuns just sit around eating rice gruel all the time? That, to my knowledge, they don't eat, like, really fancy things. Thinking about it, it'd be weirder if Maya wasn't unhinged after all the they've experienced in 3 years. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree with that statement. She's been through a lot, and the trauma that she probably is hiding within her own brain, she's probably now has a morbid sense of humor. Mystic Maya is right. Oh, I hope there's mashed potatoes too. I love mashed potatoes. Ha ha, what a cute little acolyte. Oh, is she here? Oh. Oh, this is someone different. Greetings to all of you. Oh, hello. Wow, this lady makes Maya look like a 6.8 out of 10 on the weirdness scale. She's got that really, really long hair. Your outfit, did you come here for the special course too? Ha 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 ha. Unfortunately, no. Actually, I'm... Oh, Pearl! You're Miss Elise... Dunim? Dunim. Yes, that's right. You know of me? My name is Pearl Faye. I'm your biggest fan. The Dark Magician, Mom. Who's she, Nick? I see it now. Zavari, a fortune teller. I've got all your books, Miss Dunim. I think it's Dunim. Dunim. What a sweet thing to say, and please call me Elise. Books? Mr. Nick, don't you know anything? Don't you even know who this is? This is way out of my spectrum, Pearls. I don't know. I don't typically deal with spiritual, supernatural facts unless it pertains to you guys. I know, Face. Can you imagine how long it takes her to put her hair up like this? An author, maybe? Yes, and an illustrator of picture books. Oh. Picture books, huh? Oh, now I get it. Okay, let's take a look around this place first. There are straw zabuton cushions arranged around a hibachi brazier. Oh my... I'm having very, very slow, like, brain cells today, so excuse me if I'm taking time to read certain words. I can't properly focus today. I haven't seen a layout like this since I saw this really old Japanese movie on TV. If it wasn't for this hibachi, they'd probably freeze to death. I don't know. Maya said it's colder in here than it is outside. How is this possible? With the writing on these sliding doors are instructions for spirit channeling. Kind of like how we scribbled math formulas on the bathroom walls to remember them. The bathroom walls? There's something called a notebook? A notepad? Except we couldn't go to the bathroom during tests and I can't read these walls. Why the heck would you write math equations on the bathroom walls? That's weird. It's an altar. It looks a bit old, but someone does a good job taking care of it. Speaking of altars, I remember seeing one like this in Kurun Village last year. I guess they really do have something to do with spiritual powers after all. That's a giant Magatama. There's a laughably large Magatama on the altar. If I can see Cyclops with the tiny Magatama I've got, I can only imagine what kind of power this bad boy has under his hood. It looks like it's made out of decaying wood. Is there anything else to look at? I seen you grow lovely mushrooms in your hair. Yeah, I'm definitely growing mushrooms today. It took me so long to get out of bed today. I'm hoping that ibuprofen kicks in soon. I am not great today. I was saying a bit ago that it sort of feels like my organs are out of place. That's not... It's not good. have a slight headache. I feel a little nauseated, but it's not like entirely horrible. And I can only chalk that up to like the feeling in my lower stomach. But the noticeable feeling of like your organs not being quite right, like it feels like it's not in the right place, is when I'm laying on my side, and it sucks because laying on my side is the most comfortable for me to sleep, so I haven't been sleeping all that great. My grandpa described the organs thing when he got a hernia. I'm pretty sure it's not that, because my stomach would be bulging if that's the case. It's just kind of like I know it's not like there's nothing like actually wrong. It's just like a weird, odd feeling to have. And it goes in conjunction with like certain illnesses. So I just kind of have to deal with it until the feeling goes away. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna take more sips of my drink. Unfortunately, I don't think sipping or drinking on water is really gonna help that kind of feeling. But I am drinking an electrolyte drink right now. I'm just hoping ibuprofen kicks in soon so we can actually have like a decently long stream today. And then I'm gonna marinate over the next 2 days. I'm sorry, I didn't know who you are. I don't get a lot of chances to just... God, my brain is gonna create some really interesting sentences for me today. I don't get a lot of chances to really enjoy picture books. It's alright, I take no offense to that. My books are nothing but simple stories for children. And really beautiful pictures too, Miss Elise. Your books always make me feel as if my heart has been purified. It makes me feel very happy to hear you say that. I do have to admit, she certainly seems like a kind, sensitive lady. Watch her to be the one to die. It's either that or she's the killer. Two very different options. Miss Elise won an award last year for her book, The Magic Bottle. Yes, a friend of mine secretly submitted a story I'd written to a publisher. They liked it so much that they asked if it was all right to make it into a book. Wow, it must have been a really great story. Maybe I should try to write a children's book too. Maya, I think your children's book might give children's nightmares. I don't recommend. If I do, you can secretly send it to a publisher for me, Nick. Recently, I've accepted a sort of apprentice, you might say. An apprentice? He calls himself Loris Dunim. I believe he's off doing some landscape sketches now. On Loris's behalf as well, I'd like to thank you for your support. Of course, Miss Elise, anything for you. She seems like a nice lady from the outside. Most headaches were gone when I started to drink 1.5 gallons of water. I do agree that I do need to drink more water, but there's also like underlying factors of different things that causes headaches in this household. Maya will get Nick thrown in prison. Hi, Jack. I couldn't agree more with that statement as well. A lot of true statements are being made about Maya today. Okay, why did you come here, Miss Elise? Why did you come to Hasakura Temple, Miss Elise? Are you here to do some spiritual training? No, that's not it. I'm actually here to gather materials for a new book I'm working on. Wow, I can't wait to read it. Rose is completely taken with her. I wanted to do a book with a more Japanese feel to it this time. So this is why you're dressed like you are? The children have a certain image of me in their minds. I don't want to disappoint them. Oh, that's cute. I like that. What can I say? She's really a sweet lady. Wow, Miss Elise, you're dressed up like a mountain nun. Yes, the good people here were kind enough to let me borrow this. This makes me feel like there's a high possibility that she's going to be mistaken for somebody else and is definitely going to get murdered later. Or she's the murderer. Two thoughts. I drink a lot and my headaches don't go away. Yeah. Hydration doesn't always seem to be a thing for the reason of certain headaches, especially if you're a person that gets chronic migraines. I used to only get like headaches every once in a while, and it was like a really bad experience because they were actually migraines. But nowadays I get them more often and it's not fun. I'm wearing training clothes underneath my robe as well. I want a staff like that. You like the crystal sphere? It's real amethyst, you know. That's beautiful. Maybe we'll find one like that up here on the mountain. Good luck, Nick. I know you find me one. She put so much faith in me. Well, you'll have to excuse me now. I have to go help with the dinner preparations. Wow, you mean you're cooking dinner tonight? That's right. Would you like to help too, Pearl? Yes, I want to help you with whatever I can. Rose looks like she just won the lottery. Now she's going to be glad that she set up this special reservation for Mystic Maya. Oh, I'll help too then. No, it's fine. Please don't worry about it. Feel free to relax and explore the area with your friend. That's a little sketchy. Wouldn't you want... I mean, I know that Maya's... that you probably get the vibe that Maya's not a great cook, but that seems a little sketchy. Oh, yes, please take this. I think it'll be of help to you. What does that mean? Oh. It's a map. Oh, of course. Okay, the inner temple's over there. Okay. It's a map of the area. We wouldn't want you to get lost now, would we? The inner temple. There it is on the other side of the bridge. Yeah, look at that. We know exactly where we are. Oh, dear. Well, if you insist, I guess we'll take this chance to go check out the other temple. She's acting a little sketchy to me, and I don't like it. Shows Hazakura Temple and the surrounding area. Okay, I'll see you two later then. Remember, you're not allowed to fight. Yeah, seems oddly familiar, doesn't it? Come on, Nick, let's go. At least we'll stay warm if we keep moving. I'm gonna take a... Yeah, doesn't that seem sketchy? The inner temple. And the Hazakura temple. So, I remember from before, they were saying that they left that necklace on the other side of the bridge. So I'm assuming that they left it at the temple and that's where he picked it up again. Oh my god! At least the bridge is fixed now. I don't think it's gonna be fixed for long. Something bad's gonna happen again. To the main gate. February 7th, Hazakura Temple main gate. Where did Sister Bikini go? I'm gonna hate that sentence. Sister Bikini! I guess she went to the inner temple to go help that other nun out. Oh, right. I think her name is Iris? Yeah, that was it. I'm gonna find out who Iris really is, but I'm scared of what I'll find. Oh, just be none the wiser, Maya. I'll be fine. Okay, to the suspension bridge. And to the inner temple gate. Oh, is that a furnace? February 7th inner temple gate. Wait. Wow, that bridge was shaking like jello in an earthquake. Oh, is Phoenix okay? And at least half of the wood on that rickety bridge was rotting, I bet. Oh, God. Not to mention the last part only had like one board left on it. What's wrong with you? Your face is all green. Can you not pick on me for a second? I'm still trying to get over the shock that we made it safely across that death trap. Yeah, we're not gonna make it back, are we? I guess I'm a bit surprised too. Aw. Yikes, that temple is in bad shape. It looks like it could collapse any time. I guess people don't use it too often. Is this really where you're going to train tonight? I feel like she's gonna die tonight. At least mentally. That has to be it. It's kind of creepy around here. Like a ghost might jump out at you or something. Spirit medium afraid of ghosts. Isn't it ironic, don't you think? Yeah, this looks like a great place to train in the middle of the night. Yuki Onna the country. No clues here. Oh, wow, look at these neat Buddha statues. Maybe I'll take one home with me. Why does Maya either always want to steal something or deface something and or graffiti something? Maya, but there are so many. They wouldn't notice if I took just one. Are you kidding? Of course they'll notice. What are you going to do with one of those anyway? Put it in the office, of course. We can trade that wooden statue in the office reception area for one of these. You know, come to think of it, where did that wooden statue come from anyway? She's a pilferer. She pilfers. My God. Don't tell people where she got the street sign in the office. Hey, there's a giant robot buried in the snow. Maya, I think that's a furnace. Well, there's something buried in the snow, but I think it's an incinerator. Oh, hee hee, but you've got to admit, it looks like a lot like a robot. Sure. Anyway, I don't think gets used much. It looks pretty rusty. Peach, I've pilfered? No, I've not pilfered. Who said I've pilfered things? Who's lying? No suing for damages in Phoenix, right? Only murder. That's correct. Everything is solved with murder. I told you it's not a robot, and it's not especially big either. You have no imagination. I thought it'd be real neat if you had to beat it to advance. A fight between a lawyer and an overgrown furnace? Who'd ever pay to see that? It feels like either a Persona fight or like Digimon. Okay, let's take a look at the bridge. I don't care how much you pay me. I don't want to cross that bridge again. Are you sure you don't want to freeze here tonight, Phoenix? No worries, Nick. No one is offering you any money. That's because no responsible person will call that pile of popsicle sticks a bridge. The latter half of it was nothing more than a few planks of wood and some string. Hey, if we want to get back, we have no choice but to cross it again, you know. Maybe I'll just stay. I've always dreamed of living in a little shack in the woods. Wow, you really are scared, aren't you? Okay, what else is there to look at? You steal evidence all the time, or rather store it until it becomes relevant in court. No, that is true. That is true. But I don't conceal evidence like Edgeworth used to. Hey, a half-open gate. That's practically a welcome mat. Well, yeah, except the sign says on here, no entry. Nick? Rules are made to be broken, you know. You expect a lawyer... God, I can't speak today. You expect a lawyer to go along with that? Oh, come on. You're such an old lady sometimes. Let's just go. Don't blame it on me when Sister Bikini puts a curse on you. I'm creating so many new words today. Oh, you've got me scared. Let's just forget about it, okay? See, you want to break the rules, but you don't want to suffer the consequences. You know, Phoenix just carries around a backpack to put all of his evidence in. And not even in evidence baggies either. And what game is it referencing? MVC? Looks like there's something written on it. I can't read it, but if I had to take a good guess, I'd say it says Inner Temple. What's the point of a sign if you can't read it? Maybe, or must be tough for the mailman when he's delivering here. I guess the sign is a good indication of how long this place has been here. Is there anything else to look at? The front gate? So that's the Inner Temple up ahead, huh? Looks kind of run down. Well, it wouldn't be very temple-like if it was all bright and shiny. So you're training here tonight? Yep, then everyone will see my spiritual powers. Oh god, is somebody dying? Is there... Have we found the Yeti? Marvel versus Capcom? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay. That makes sense. Sounds like your stomach wants to show off its digestive powers instead. Wonder if that roast is ready yet. Are we sure that was Maya's stomach? That sounded like a dying Yeti. No Face versus Capcom. Oh, that doesn't... I don't like that. The heck? February 7th, Inner Temple Training Hall. This doesn't look like a training hall more than, like, it's containing an evil god. Ugh. Man, look at this place. It's just a tiny freezing cold room. Is that where... Do they have to go to the other side and then get locked in and then have to sit on the ice cube there? This doesn't look great. This is where you'll both be training, huh? Huh? What do you mean, both? I'm the only one. Really? But I thought... Pearlie's just a kid. She couldn't handle this kind of intense training. So says the girl who I can barely hear over her teeth chattering. Anyway, the real training room must be behind that door over there. I hate that it locks from the outside. Yep, definitely getting the feeling it's back there. Even I can sense that there's something supernatural about the cavern behind that door. This... Oh. There she is. Excuse me, but who are you? Oh. You're... Hi there. We're just looking around since we're going to be staying here tonight. Hmm? Is there something wrong? No, it's nothing. I wonder why she spaced out like that, don't you, Nick? Did you say something, Maya? Not you too, Nick. My name is Iris. I'm one of the nuns here at this temple. I'm Maya Faye. It's a pleasure to meet you. The pleasure is mine. Or is it? Or please excuse me. I have some chores to attend to. Oh, she ran out pretty quickly. Hello, definitely not Dahlia. She sure is beautiful and a bit spacey, I guess. I guess she's just not used to talking with urban sophisticates like us. Really, Maya? Nick? That girl, it can't be, but... something sketchy is going on, like always. Iris from Mega Man? Not that Iris. Oh, she does have brown hair too, though. That's ironic. Look at this antique dresser. I wonder if there's anything valuable inside. Let's have a look. Maya, if you steal just a bunch of clothes, you're gonna have to wear all of those extra clothes so you don't freeze to death tonight, Maya. Don't steal things, I swear. Hey, Nick. Huh? Oh, sorry, I was just thinking. Oh, about Iris, I bet. Looks like you've been bitten by the love bug, Nick. Not quite the love bug, more like the bug of concern. There are a bunch of musty-looking blankets and bedding sets piled up here. I wonder why they're even here in the first place. Possibly because this is supposed to be a confinement room rather than it being a training room. It's because all spiritual training is done under the supervision of a nun. I wonder if Sister Bikini is planning to sleep in here while I train. But if they sleep, what's the point of having them in here in the first place? I don't like this situation that Maya's going to be locked up in here. This just screams somebody's going to get in trouble. Oh? Oh? What is it? Why did you scream like that? The scroll. It's my mother. Oh? What? Oh, well, this is interesting. It's Misty Faye, the master of the current school of channeling. Are you sure? Yes, that crest at the top of the scroll. That's a special mark of the master of our tradition. See, now that's sketchy, too. What the... So, that's what that mark means. What is it? Nothing. It's just that I last saw her over 15 years ago. If it wasn't for that crest, I wouldn't have even known it was her. My own mother. And I can't even recognize her face. Maya. Shows Misty Faye, master of the current technique. This is weird. Is this supposed to be like a branch channeling temple? It's a hanging wall scroll showing Maya's mother, Misty Faye. It's not that old. That crest at the top of the... Or at the top is the official marker of the master. I wonder if this temple has some sort of connection to the Faye family. I think it does, actually. Supposedly it was founded by a branch family member of the current school. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I'll have to ask Bikini in more detail when I get the chance. I'm gonna hate that we're calling her Bikini. About Maya and the Faye family in general. Now, let's take a look at this. The actual training area must be on the other side of this door. I wonder what it's like. Phooey, it's locked. Come on, Nick. You know you want to open it for me. I can't. You've been in kind of a bad mood lately, haven't you, Nick? Zavari, I know what it is. I-R-I-S. Iris and Nick said no. No. We've put that well behind us when she tried to frame me for murder. Now she's trying to act all innocent. Okay. I think this is all that we can look at. I think. Really don't like how dilapidated this place is. That seems like a demon holding chamber. Okay, to the suspension bridge. Trust me, I have exactly 0 follow on stuff like this. The idea stage is the farthest I ever get. I just like theory crafting at times. Theory crafting is always the funnest thing that you could be doing with video games. February 7th. Dusky Bridge. Yeah, we managed to make it across Dusty Bridge. Oh, poor Nick. Nick, you look green. Are you feeling alright? Hey, what's wrong with you? Ever since we met Sister Iris at the training hall, you've been really quiet. Huh? Oh, sorry. Hey, you, wait up. Oh, you think he's yelling at us? He must be. There's no one else around. Is this who I think it is? Would you mind moving? You're standing right in my way. Oh my god. Oh, the old Gaines back together. Oh my goodness. Why is it you? Hey, I know you. You're... Whoa, sorry, gotta run. See ya. Oh dear, of course. Of course. Of course. Hey, wait a minute. Nice to meet you. I'm Laurice Dunham. Liar, you're Larry. Your clothes may change, but you're still the butts. Shut up. I'm Laurice. And I'm just here to do a sketch of Dusky Bridge. So it really is our Larry. Not that I get why he's pretending to be someone else. Oh my god, why is it Larry? Oh god. I'm gonna be in for a very fun time, just like before. Except I feel like this is gonna be more torturous. So what are you doing with the last name Dunham? Well, I wanted to start over again with a clean slate. A clean slate? You remember, don't you, last time? The mask-to-mask case. After that, I started to realize I didn't like this guy known as Larry Butts. That's when I came across it, the Book of Destiny. Children's book. Book of Destiny, do you mean? A Magic Bottle by Elise Dunham. It's so beautiful, so moving, so gentle. My heart felt cleansed. I was saved. Maybe I should buy a copy of the magical bottle. Magic bottle? He's pretending to be someone else, not similar to what someone else is doing at all. It's all foreshadowing. It's all okay. Not really, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. Wow, Larry would make a great book salesman. I really want to get that book now, too. Well, I mean, I guess he's found a passion in life, and that's good for him. She's the most wonderful person I've ever met. I'd follow her anywhere. Well, she certainly is a very elegant lady. You see? Here's a photo I took of her in secret. God, I don't think he's learned anything. That is a great picture, though. Wow, that's a beautiful photo. You want a copy, don't you? It's okay, I just happen to have made extra prints. Larry, I think you're just... You may have changed some of your outward appearance, but your inner shenanigans have not changed. Ah, the stalker-like tendencies that Larry Butts has. Taken by her only pupil. I wonder what the heck this is gonna be used for. She's so pretty, though. There's a castle in the background. Oh, so the book that she's holding is the magic bottle. Okay. Larry will always be a mess. Larry is married to Dark Magician Mom? No, I think he's just projecting. Still, it's kind of hard to imagine you as a picture book illustrator. So tell the truth, you must have some kind of an ulterior motive, right? What are you talking about? I don't trust anyone anymore, especially not women. Well, I mean, that checks out with how much crap he's been through, but I mean... Are you sure about that, Larry Butts? Are you sure you don't have an ulterior motive? Whether or not it's conscious or not? Talk about a bad case of denial. Anyway, can you even draw well enough to make a picture book? Phoenix is just pushing all of his buttons. Art is only about technical skill, you know? It's all, isn't only about technical skill, you know? It's also about having a pure heart. And that's why I'm asking, can you draw well enough to make a whole book? Oh, stating he doesn't have a pure heart at all. Now that you mention it, I wonder. It looks like you still have some doubt in your heart. It's true, I do, but when I first saw her, I felt it. Something inside me ended and something else began. That sounds weird. Oh, Larry, it sounds like you fall in love with Miss Elise Dunham. No, you're wrong. It's not her, it's the other girl. Of course. Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Of course he's talking about the other lady. Our resident Black Widow. Are you talking about Iris, stupid? Yeah, her, my little Iris. Oh, no. Yeah, he has not changed at all. At all. She's really pretty. This girl, she's perfect. She's exactly my type. I wonder if she would model for me. I want to draw a portrait of her. Yeah, you always like those model types, didn't you, Larry? Hey, wait a second. Didn't you say you were swearing off women? Yeah, that's right. Of course I have. I have basically, but of course butts. But Iris is different. I feel like I still have one chance left at a dream. Your delusions are getting worse. This guy will never change. Everyone, dinner ready? Dinner? Food. Hey, Pearly. Dinner preparations are complete. Please come quickly to the main hall. Is there mashed potatoes like you wanted, Pearls? All right, I can't wait to dig in, Pearly. We're going to go to the inner temple and call Sister Iris. I also want to have a look at where Mystic Maya is going to be training. Good luck, Pearls. I hope you can make it across the bridge without being struck by wind and falling off the bridge like a paper in the wind. February 7th, 9:46 p.m. Hasakura Temple Main Hall. Boy, am I stuffed. Are you sure it's all right to eat that much for your training? Well, I'm pretty sure she's gonna need to stock up on sustenance so she can somehow survive the cold, chilling night of sitting on an ice cube. Well, this kind of training is battle of endurance. Mystic Maya, please don't do anything that might put your health at risk. She's already doing everything that's gonna be putting her health at risk. No pain, no gain, I guess. Still, I'm still worried about you. Well, let's not dilly-dally, shilly-shally. You must, get ready for tonight. Good luck, Maya. Why does she seem so sketchy? Alright, here I go. I'll see you all tomorrow, I guess. Iris, please ring the bell at 10 for lights out, alright? Yes, Sister Bikini. And then after you ring the bell, I want you to come join us at the training hall. I understand, Sister Bikini. God, I can't. Maya and Bikini really seem excited about this training thing tonight. Yeah, someone's gonna perish tonight. Well, Pearl, what are you going to do tonight? Well, if you'd like, you can come to my room. Perhaps we can read some books together. Really, I'd love to. I'm not very good at reading. Well then, would you like to practice reading with me? It's sweet, but it's also sketchy at the same time. Pearls is absolutely smitten with Miss Dunham. So Larry, what are you going to do? Well, I'm just gonna hang out in my room. I can't stand the cold at all. I totally hear you there. Miss Elise? So for example, how do you read this? It says gravely. That's kind of a tough word. Oh, okay, what about this word? She's so cute, Pearls. That's another tough one. It says roast. Gravely roast? What? Who's being gravely roast? No, the only don't say sus. The only reason why this feels sketchy is because we all know the bad things that happen around Dahlia Hawthorne. I can only speculate that something really bad is gonna happen tonight. But But I wonder if she's related to Pearl. Do we know? Because I don't remember if she ever... What, did she ever meet her mother? Well, I'm going to go wash the dishes and help clean up. I'll go visit you when I'm done, Miss Elise. Well, not much to do except head to my room and huddle under the covers, I guess. Oh, I'm worried. February 7th, 9:12 p.m. Hasakura Temple Main Hall. It's a whole different type of cold up here in the mountains. Why couldn't the nearest bathroom just be a little closer to my room? Mr. Wright? Whoa! What are you doing? Miss Dunham, are you going to use the bathroom too? No, but have you seen Pearl? Oh, don't say that! No, not since after dinner. I thought she said she was going to your room. I know, but she never showed up. Oh, not my pearls! I'm going to go look for her, excuse me. That's not okay. Morgan is Pearl's mom? I can't remember Pearl's mom. It's been so long since we started playing. It's been so long since we played Ace Attorney. Like, since the beginning. Miss Elise Dunham, a woman as mysterious in origin as her last name. But the really mysterious one is... Oh. Sister Iris. Good evening. The really mysterious one is this girl. Are you on your way to the bathroom too, Mr. Wright? I can't let this chance pass me by. I should try to talk with her and maybe get some answers. Oh, yep. Is this a weird coincidence? I'm gonna go ahead and give us a save. Maybe she's hiding a knife in her hair. At least Dunham is hiding something within within her hair. That'd be interesting. Okay. Hasakura Temple. What kind of place is this anyway? I heard it's for training to increase your spiritual power or something like that. Oh, even the gestures are the same. It must seem awfully crazy. Obviously, is that what I said? It must seem awfully crazy to normal people like you. Well, I have to admit, it is a whole different world up here. I'm glad to hear you say that. Huh? Talking about dead people, who does it help anyway? I hate it. Really? So then why stay in a place like this? Are you talking to the spirits of your dead boyfriends? Your sister Iris, right? Yes. So, when did you come to Hasakura Temple? I don't remember. Ever since I was a small child, the temple has been my home. That sounds like a lie if we think we know who she is. As always. So you've never left? Well, I don't have any family left to take care of me. Sister Bikini, I've come to think of her as my real mother, as it were. I see, but didn't you go to college? Maybe enroll in the Ivy University Literature Department? No, I've never had an interest in going to a big university like that. My training is all the education I need. I see. But once in a while, when I get the chance, I make a trip to the nearby town. I could use a computer and a cell phone, too. Hey, where'd you get the cell phone from? That's not exactly something worth bragging about. But I don't see any psych locks. So I guess that means she's not lying. The detective radar is going off. I don't know what's happening. Please don't stare at me like that. Is something wrong? I didn't realize it was so late. I have to go ring the bell, for lights out. I guess it's almost 10 now, huh? Mr. Wright? Yes? If it's all right with you, I would like you to have this. Why? What? Huh? Why? But this is your hood. It has the power to protect you from evil spirits. Come to think of it, Sister Bikini was wearing one of these too. I pray for your safety on this dark, cold night. Maybe the reason why we're not seeing Cyclops is because we know that she's a psychopath. She doesn't need the Cyclops. It's not good. She's setting me up. And I am a fool to fall for it. A magical hood said to offer protection from evil spirits. Iris's hood received from Iris. I'm sorry, but I must bid you good night. Yeah, she's setting me up. Wait a minute, Sister Iris. Yes? Just now, you called me by my name. You said Mr. Wright. How did you know my name? I never introduced myself to you. That's... Sister Iris, please tell me the truth. You and I... Have we ever met before? Oh, there it is! There it is! Take some pictures. Iris. That's a whole lot of Cyclops. Oh, it's almost 10. Perhaps we can speak again tomorrow. Yeah, after you commit murder? I don't think we're gonna have time to speak after this. Gong gong. So my hunch was correct. She does know me. I'll have to try to talk with her again tomorrow. Is he not concerned about pearls at all? Oh, of course. Okay, who's dead? Who's dead this time? That blood-curdling scream came from the courtyard. Oh, fun. February 7th, 11:06 p.m. Hasakura Temple Courtyard. That scream, I'm sure it came from around here. Oh! Someone's there on the ground. Oh, doesn't that look familiar? Miss Dudem! Squish. I just stepped on something soft. Hey, don't step on my tummy like that. What are you doing lying in there in the snow? I was passed out. What do you think? So that blood-curdling scream was... Forget about that. Hurry up and call the police. Is there even a phone in the main hall? No, but we still get reception up here in the mountains. You must have a cell phone on you, right? I didn't bring it with me. Oh, you're useless. Who doesn't bring their cell phone, you stupid? Dark Magician Mom is dead. Even Iris has a cell phone. You've got no choice. You'll have to use the public phone by Dusty Bridge. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Run as fast as you can. Yes, ma'am. If you don't hurry, Iris what? February 7th, 11:18 p.m. Dusky Bridge. Oh, it's farther than I thought. The bridge is just up ahead. I have to go tell Maya what happened too. No, call the police first, stupid. Oh, it's set aflame. Dusky Bridge is burning down. What the heck happened? Oh, I don't like your face. What are you doing here? Oh, what is it? Is it me? Don't scare me like that. Larry almost had a heart attack. My name isn't Larry, it's Laurice. Larry, hurry up and call the police. I'm going to the inner temple. You're gonna go across a fire... Oh, dear. Oh, no. Don't be stupid. The bridge is nothing but a burning wreck right now. Listen to me. There's been a murder here at Hasakura Temple. What? The murderer might have fled across the bridge. I have to make sure Maya is safe. But... Please, call the police. I've got to go. Get out of my way, Larry. It's too dangerous, Nick. We'll wait. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die tonight. I must have been crazy. I knew how dangerous it was, but I still went for it. Crack. Is this why he was in the hospital? Weakened even more by the fire, the rickety old bridge's planks snapped and gave way. And as I was swallowed by the eternal darkness that surrounded me, a final terrified scream rose up to pierce the frozen air of that horroring night. No wonder he was in the hospital. Oh my goodness. We now know why he's in the hospital. Save. Date, question mark, time, question mark, location, question mark. In the hospital. Who could that be at this time of night? Edgeworth! Yes, Edgeworth speaking. Edgy, get up, it's an emergency! Larry, do you know what time it is? It's not Larry, it's Laurice. Laurice Dunham. This is nothing more than a terrible nightmare. I'll just roll over and... Oh, wait, don't hang up. It's an emergency. It's Nick. He took a nasty spill. Well, it wouldn't be the first time, so I'm not joking. His life is in danger. What happened? Tell me. Talk about a guy with bad luck. He may already be dead. Anyway, you've got to come back. You're the only one that can help. You called Edgeworth instead of, like, 911? Oh, dear. Your boyfriend, he's dead. My Iris, my beautiful Iris, she needs help. All right, I don't know what's going on, but I'll be there as soon as I can. You didn't even tell him the location. Oh, I'm at the detention center. Please hurry. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's the aftermath. It's been 1 year since I left that country. I thought I wouldn't have to see him again for a while. Sounds like it won't be a pretty reunion. As if I expected anything to change. Are we gonna play as Edgeworth with this one? Hi, Wisp. Hello, hello. It seems like he did the proper procedure of calling 911 before Edgeworth, at least. February 8th, 2:19 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. You're late, Edgy. What took you so long? I don't want to hear it. I chartered a private jet to come as quickly as I could. Well, you should have chartered a faster one. Anyway, just listen. Something happened to Miss Elise, and Nick is Maya in bikini. Huh? Say something, Edgy. Before I came here, I stopped by the hospital and paid Wright a visit. I believe I have a better understanding of the situation than you at this point. The murder victim was the picture book author Miss Elise Dunham. She was found by Wright and the head nun. The suspect is the temple's younger nun. Then later, while Wright was crossing the bridge, it broke and he fell into the river. The hospital says he'll need at least 2 days of bed rest. That's actually impressive. Falling into freezing cold, rapid water from that distance, and he only needs 2 days of rest? He is built like a door, even though he doesn't look it. Yeah, that's right, you got it. But they arrested her. It's my sweet little Iris. And here I was convinced he was the one who the police had arrested. However, I still don't understand what these 2 items are for. What are you talking about? They're things Wright gave to me when I was leaving his room. This is, oh, the Magaton. Oh, we're gonna play Edgeworth. We're playing as Edgeworth. He said some nonsense about being able to see people's hearts with this. And the other, he couldn't possibly be asking me, or be asking what I think he is, could he? I'm begging you, Iris's trial starts tomorrow. With Nick out of the picture, you're all I've got left. You're the only one that can represent her. Oh! Well, this is interesting. We're gonna be playing as Edgeworth. Bro fell from a burning bridge into a known to be deadly rapids, only got a cold. Exactly. How is he lucky enough to live through these situations, but unlucky enough to get into them? You know, represent, defend, what were you expecting? What do you think I called you anyway? I don't know, you could have given me more information, Mr. Butts. I'm a prosecutor, Larry, a prosecutor. Do you understand what I'm saying? A prosecutor is a lawyer who... don't talk to me like a kid. I graduated from junior high, you know. Don't worry about it. I promise I won't tell. But I mean, I heard a paper badge had no problem fooling an entire court before. That's true. How could this country's judicial system have fallen into such decay? Sir, do you not remember the tactics that you used to utilize back in the day? It's been in a state of decay for quite some time. Please, Edgy, at least listen to her. Listen to Iris's side of the story. So Wright wasn't joking when he gave me this badge after all. See, I don't think he has the authority to set this up like this. Thank you for coming. My name is Iris. Edgeworth, Miles Edgeworth. I don't know if I can be of any help, but I will at least hear what you have to say about the murder. Mr. Wright, how is he? Mr. Laurie said that he might even die. See, am I thinking incorrectly that she's not who she thinks she is or who we think that she is? But she's always been really good at acting, so let's not jump to conclusions here. Fortunately, we will be fine, or he will be fine. Larry, you moron, how could you say something like that? He was badly bruised, but when he hit the water, but otherwise he is unharmed. It's so weird to see her other expressions here. Because it makes you think like, oh, she is who she is, but she's not who she is, but you think that she's not who she is, and we don't know. Thank goodness. But he caught some kind of nasty cold. A cold? He's running a high fever and is drifting in and out of consciousness. Oh god, he must be in a bad state then. Must be imagining things. This woman, I feel like I've met her before. Yeah, good to know that you think so too. Okay. So we have all the normal stuff as before. We just don't have the profile of the other nun. And whatever happened to Pearly? What happened to Pearls? I'm somewhere between amnesia and good acting at the moment. See, that's what I'm thinking too, but it's odd. Pardon me, Iris. I would like to ask you something if you don't mind. I have the distinct feeling you and I have met before. It must be your imagination, Mr. Edgeworth. After all, I hardly ever leave the Hasakura Temple. Hasakura Temple? What's that? It's a place where those who wish to boost their spiritual power come to train. See, she could also be possessed. That's another thought process, but... let's see what happens. You need to undergo some very difficult training to release your inner spiritual power. Spiritual power? Did you go to that temple for that reason as well? No, I don't have any spiritual powers. I don't need them. That's weird. In that case, what are you doing at the temple then? I've committed some sins that I need to pay for. Okay, you didn't say that last time when you said that you've been there since you were a child. That's why I'm here and why I continue to train to purify my soul. See, I don't think you have the capacity for guilt, Dahlia. She's on that medium place, so maybe she learned to block the Magatama? Well, the Magatama did react to her, so it did show her Cyclox. When Phoenix was saying that, have we met before? We have no Cyclox with this one, so it's a little sketchy. People can get possessed in this game? Yes. We have had cases before where Maya does channeling and gets possessed by the spirit to be able to get some information. The night of the crime. I want to ask you about last night, the night of the crime. All right. I helped to clean up after dinner and then went back to my room at about 8. Later, I left my room to ring the lights out bell at 10. Bell? See, she's not even talking about the in-between of talking to Phoenix at 9-something and giving the hoodie over. Bell. We ring it at the same time each night. I see, and then... And then... I was told to go to the training hall, but I went back to my room and stayed there. Why didn't you go to the training hall like you were asked to? I was frightened. Frightened? So I just stayed in my room and meditated until the murder happened. There's more to her story, I just know there is. Maybe I should dig a little deeper. Is the Magatama gonna actually work? Received from Wright, he wasn't serious when he gave this to me, was he? And received from Wright, something about reading people's hearts. What utter nonsense. Yeah, we met her in the hall. I think it was like a little bit before 10, so it was like 9:30-ish that we came across Iris in the halls. And that was around the same time as well where we met Elise, who said that she couldn't find Pearly and that she was going to go find her. Has anybody... Nobody has said anything about pearls, which makes me concerned. So from 9-something to 11, when the body was discovered, she was in her room, supposedly, after ringing the bell? Yeah, are they written in his perspective? Some of them are normal from before. My friend since grade school fell from Dusky Bridge and is currently hospitalized. Homicide detective in the local precinct in charge of the initial investigation. My friend since grade school, I don't remember how we became friends though. The victim of this incident, a picture book author of unknown age, Larry's teacher. And the defendant, a nun from Hazakura Temple, doesn't seem to have any spiritual power. Okay. What were you frightened by? You were asked to go to the training hall on the night of the murder? Yes, however, you didn't go. Because you said you were frightened. What exactly were you so frightened of? Ah, there's the Cyclops! Oh, 2 this time. What in the world? Is there something wrong? I'm sorry, it's nothing. It looks like she's not aware of them herself. These must be what Wright was talking about, the psycholocks. I believe he said that I need to present this Magatama item to do something. Let's save. This is interesting that we're playing Edgeworth. I like this. So let's talk about this first. So do you have any idea as to what really occurred last night? I think it was the result of the tremendous spiritual power that was unleashed. Spiritual power? Yes, spiritual training has been a cause behind many great tragedies. This incident was just another example. Iris, I'm sorry, but I can't accept that. I'm a man of science. I don't believe in spiritual power. Yes, I understand. Most people don't. And I'm certain that the thing that killed the victim was a human. So please answer me this simple question. Were you the one who killed Elise Dunham? No. I'm not the one who took her life. Those Cyclock things aren't appearing. I suppose that means I can believe that she's not lying. Huh. What's wrong? I can't believe what I'm thinking. And here, I just finished saying that I don't believe in spiritual power. It appears that's about all that you can tell me. Thank you very much for listening to my story. I visited Wright at the hospital before coming here. He asked me to take care of you. Me? Yes, as the trial tomorrow, he asked me to defend you. If Mr. Wright has that much faith in you, Mr. Edgeworth, then I will gladly entrust my fate to your capable hands. But before that, I have one question. Yes. Do you know Wright? Or why would you ask that? Whenever you came up in our conversation, he would begin to act a little strange. Is that another Cyclock? Mr. Edgeworth, what is Mr. Wright to you? He is a very dear and indispensable friend. Uh-huh. Phoenix Wright is like, I'm not crazy. I'm not the only one who sees loss. Yeah, good friend. Friend. Mm-hmm. It was 5 years ago. That's when I deceived him. You deceived him? I heard that he was in a lot of pain afterwards because of what happened. I know what a weak person I am. That's why I thought it was best if he never saw me again. I wanted him to just forget about me without learning the truth. Huh? Well, if you ask me, Wright is still suffering. And until he learns the truth, I don't think he'll ever be able to truly recover. Iris, it's not too late. You should go to him, tell him the truth. Well, I mean, she's currently in the detention center. I don't think that's possible. I'll defend you, but only if you agree to that one condition. All right, Mr. Edgeworth. I promise. See, it's so weird seeing, like, her determined face. I'm very uncomfortable with this situation. I don't know what's going on. Very well. I'll do everything in my power to get you an acquittal. A legitimate acquittal? Also, I didn't get to do the Cyclock. I should have... Maybe because it's letting me go through here that it probably couldn't do anything with it anyway? That's enough information gathering for now. I should head to the crime scene. Oh. Okay, cool. I can still talk about it. Ah, I love the music. Okay, just for... I know that we probably don't have anything for it, but I'm gonna go ahead and present the Magatama. Oh, this is gonna be so weird. I was frightened. Since I have been handed this case, it is my duty to dig up all the answers, understand? Yes, sir. But the smallest flame can sometimes bathe the case in a whole new light. In my years in court, I've seen it happen over and over again. That's why I'm committed to searching until I have those answers. Now then, is it really true that you didn't go to the inner temple last night? Yes, I swear, I've already told you that. Yes, you said you didn't go because you were frightened. That's right. If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? Iris, I wonder, is this what you were, what frightened you so much that you couldn't even leave your own room? Okay, so... yeah, we'll have to find some evidence for this. Looks like I still don't have enough information. I need to investigate further and gather some more evidence. Okay. So cool that I can still do that. We will be coming back later. Goodbye, suspicious child. Oh yeah, that's gonna keep people out. Most definitely. And we can't go to the inner temple because the bridge is completely gone, and I'm surprised that these I'm gonna assume maybe it's a metal cord that is keeping the bridge up. Oh no. Yeah, where is Maya and where is Pearls? February 8th, Dusky Bridge. Sure is cold, all right. So this is it. Dusky Bridge. Oh, wow. It's you, Mr. Edgeworth. Hello, Gumshoe. You're a sight for sore eyes. Detective Gumshoe. Long time no see. It's been about a year, or has it been longer? It doesn't matter, Detective. What does matter is why you're shuffling around up here. Oh, ouch. And there's that sharp left jab. Well, I'm happy to see you anyway, Mr. Edgeworth. Let me guess, you were transferred by HR to the local precinct. A wise decision. The vast amount of nothing up here should be quite easy to guard. I heard you were back in the country and arranged to come all the way out here. Everybody was real nice. They even let me take charge of the investigation, sir. Gumshoe indeed. Like gum on your shoe. He's impossible to get rid of. That's so mean, Edgeworth. Gumshoe means well. I'm supposed to report on the details of the crime scene, sir. Anyway, here I am, Detective Dick Gumshoe, reporting for duty. Great. Thank you, Detective. I thought Prosecutor Godo was gonna get here before me. That guy's a real mystery, I tell you. Oh, this is gonna be interesting going up against Godo as Edgeworth. Or Prosecutor Godo. This is gonna be fun. Okay, let's examine the bridge first. So this is the bridge Wright tried to cross. Pretty reckless if you ask me. I'm amazed he survived the fall from up here. Yeah, he's one lucky guy, sir. God, he would have to have made it quite far into the bridge, not hit the ground, and go into the water instead. Now I see how he manages to win his cases in court. Blind luck. I think dumb luck suits Wright just a bit better. Dusky Bridge. Some letters are wildly engraved into a roughly cut boulder. Dusky Bridge. It certainly is an appropriate name. You need to get some glasses, Mr. Edgeworth. That sign says Dusty Bridge. I can see how you read it wrong, though, sir. You're the one who needs glasses, Detective. Try reading it one more time. Oh, you're right. It's Dusky Bridge after all. I guess whoever wrote this made a mistake. Why is everybody convinced? What kind of joke is going right over my head? It's probably supposed to be maybe how it's written in Japanese might be an inside joke or a pun joke here. Did you know both Dick and Gumshoe are words for detective? So he's detective. I love those kinds of puns. It's like when somebody says chai tea or naan bread. It might be a language joke. Oops, I accidentally pressed it twice. Because there's so many Japanese characters that either mean the same thing but depending on the sentence, the whole context of it, it changes the meaning of the word. So this probably is a pun in Japanese that's kind of going over my head because I can't see it. Hey, it's a public phone. You don't see a lot of these anymore. That's true. Since we got one here, why don't we take a photo as a memento? Sure, why not? Oh, darn it, I don't have a camera with me. I'm gonna go buy a disposable camera. I'll be right back, sir. What's so special about public phones, and why is he so fascinated by them? Gotta go. He has money to be able to buy a disposable camera. That's amazing. There's a little shack down. That's why it's called Heavenly Hall. A shack? It's like a rundown doghouse for losers that can't bear the freezing drafts of wind. Kind of reminds me of my apartment, sir. Then... Oh my goodness, poor Gumshoe. The Heavenly Hall makes it sound like a palace. Giving a hovel a great name is a crime itself. I'd call it false advertising. By the way, the name of my apartment complex is Compton Castles. That's not such a great name if you ask me. Well, it's not such a great apartment either, sir. Yeah, where is he gonna buy a disposable camera? Disposable cameras were very cheap in the 90s. They may have been cheap in the 90s, but this man can't even afford proper ramen sometimes. You think he can buy a disposable camera? It looks like a pretty good distance to that far cliff. Yeah, it's gonna be around 100 yards or so. Detective, that's not even close to 100 yards. Well, I gotta admit I'm not very good at judging distances. It's about 20 yards or so and impossible to cross without a bridge, it seems. What if going down to Heavenly Hall there might be a way to get there through there? Certainly there is more than one way to get to that inner temple. Maybe behind the gate there is an underwater area to get back to the Hasakura temple? Like a cave system? Anything else to look at? Because I'm not convinced there can't be any other way to get back. In Japanese, Dusky Bridge is Onoboro Bridge, and people keep calling it Onoboru Ascension, like stairs. Okay. Onoboro and Onoboru. Can put the camera cost in a travel card. Maybe he could use it for work expenses. Just got back into the country, so I don't really know much about the case. It's simple. Well, simple is as simple does, as they say. Oh, you've got no idea how much I've missed that biting sarcasm of yours. But seriously, this one's a piece of cake. There is a witness that saw the whole thing. A witness? Yeah, the bikini lady. Bikini lady here on this freezing cold mountain? Of course he's gonna take it literally, and then he's gonna see who the real lady bikini is. Sister Bikini. Well, you should talk to her yourself if you want the details, sir. I may have to talk to this bikini lady. I mean, decisive witness myself. Okay, Dusky Bridge. So this is the bridge that Wright fell through? Yeah, but I can't imagine being that reckless myself. Look before you cross is how it goes, right? Or was that leap? And is there something on the other side? Yeah, some old building they call the Inner Temple, but we can't get over there without a bridge, sir. What? Nobody lives there, so it's usually not a problem, but someone was at the Inner Temple doing some training, and now they're stuck there. Maya's stuck there. Oh, no. Why couldn't they helicopter her out? So, when did Sister Bikini come back and leave Maya all alone training? So wouldn't that mean as well as that the door was locked at the time of the training too? So Maya is still in the really cold place? And Sister Bikini just left her there? Yes, I heard that from Wright. It's Maya Fey. Oh no, her again? Anyway, the air is really turbulent right now, so we can't do an aerial extraction. Oh, well, that answers my question. No one's gonna be able to reach the Inner Temple until tomorrow, sir. Will she be all right in this cold? So how did this bridge burn down anyway? We're almost 100% sure it was lightning. Was it raining? I don't remember it raining last night, though. Okay, for Prosecutor Godo? So, who is this Prosecutor Godo? I've never heard of him. Yeah, he's a new guy, showed up after he left the country. He's a complete rookie, but nobody can say a bad word about the guy. What kind of man is he? He just became a prosecutor recently, but he's good, sir. Real good. If he's so good, how is it that I've never heard of him? Is he the lead prosecutor on this case? You bet he is. After all, you know who is right in the middle of it. You know who. Phoenix Wright, of course. For some reason, Godo has really got it in for Mr. Wright. I hope he doesn't throw his coffee mug at Edgeworth. He seems to have some kind of a grudge. And what would be the cause of this grudge? I don't know. Maybe he made fun of his mask or something. Not that this is making any sense. I better look into this Godo myself. And talk about the lightning. You're telling me the bridge caught on fire due to a fluke bolt of lightning? Yep, last night it snowed for the first time in 3 days. It's a little unusual for lightning to occur during a snowfall like that. But according to the weather data, lightning definitely struck. Oh, that's so interesting. A regional weather report of the night of the crime. Okay. I see, this is a very detailed weather report. Almost too detailed. It even has the exact time the lightning struck the bridge. Oh, we got that information from the witness's testimony. Someone actually saw the lightning hit the bridge? Who's this witness? Was it Larry Butts? Sorry, I'll go ask one of the local cops later, sir. Gumshoe, you are lacking today. What the heck? He's beefing with my man. Is he cheating on me? Maybe. Oh no. I mean, with the way that Gumshoe and Edgeworth interact, it's kind of funny that there could be like those kinds of like, is he cheating on me jokes. And then it's Phoenix Wright with Godo. Okay, let's present some stuff here. I usually hear about promising young prosecutor candidates while they're still in school, but I've never seen or heard of this person. I gotta admit, he's puzzling, all right. He just appeared one day, big mug of steaming coffee in his hand. Is Godo just the same person as, Mia's, Mia's mentor? Yeah, the whole prosecutor's office is really into double espresso macchiatos lately. Oh goodness. So that's by Iris? I feel like I've seen this girl somewhere before. She wasn't from a prior case, was she? Nope, can't be. We did a database search with her fingerprints and came up with nothing. Huh? That's odd. I see. I just can't shake this nagging feeling. Well, everyone knows that you are quite popular with the ladies, sir. Maybe she's an old girlfriend that you sent to Dumpsville when you were younger. Dumpsville? Huh. Detective, where did you hear such nonsense from? I didn't hear from anyone. It's just sort of how I imagine you to be, sir. You think he's not a Casanova, goodness. Do I really inspire this sort of frothing desire from the female masses? Okay. Let's talk about Elise. There's a lot we don't know about this victim. We don't know her real name, her background. We don't know anything, really. That's rather odd. If she was trying to hide her identity, why would she become an author? I mean, pen name. But it was just one of those things, you know? She probably never expected to get so popular. Huh. He's supposed to be Miss Elise Dunham's apprentice or something. I see. Yeah, he drew a nice portrait of me. That's nice. We maybe pay him 50 cents for it. I'm sorry about that. You don't seem very interested in him, Mr. Edgeworth. I really don't want to talk about him, that's why. Okay, let's talk about Phoenix. Whenever something happens, this guy always shows up like he hasn't got a care. In fact, you know what? Every time he shows up, I always wonder the same thing. Maybe somehow he's actually the cause of all these incidents. Not really, but I mean, coincidence. Wonder if Gumshoe has realized it yet. But you could say the exact same thing about him. Okay. Okay, to the main gate. Where is Sister Bikini? February 8th, Hasakura Temple, main gate. Also, Edgeworth got here really quickly. Overnight flight. Yo, Edgy, what took you so long? I'm so cold, my brain's turned to sherbet. I knew it was a mistake to race back to this country. What do you mean? Wright is going to be fine, and the case itself isn't anything unusual. I find myself taking a request to defend a woman accused of murder. Hey, wait a sec. Hold it. Objection. What's going on here, Mr. Edgeworth? It's hard to explain, but one thing led to another end. What kind of lame excuse is that? And you call yourself a defense attorney? Prosecutor Edgeworth is a prosecutor, and that's why he's Prosecutor Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth, a defense attorney, just sounds plain old weird, pal. Right, Prosecutor Edgeworth? I'm not sure what role I'm supposed to be playing anymore. Dude, Edgy, I don't see you for a couple years and your heart turns to sherbet? I'd say more like sorbet. It is rather cold here. Iris didn't murder her, someone else did it. I just know it, okay? So trust me on this one. Ever the romantic, aren't you, Larry? Nevertheless, I'll do whatever I can to prove her innocence. At least until I pass the baton on to Wright, that is. This is gonna be a big pain in the butt. Yeah, the only reason why I came back is because of Phoenix Wright. Boyfriend. Okay, let's ask about Iris. Man, I'm telling you, Iris is so cute. Right, Edgy? You think so too, don't you? Don't put me in this position. What's wrong? Why are you so quiet? To put it simply, your comment has me highly concerned. Could it be that the reason you think she's innocent? Come on, a girl that cute can't possibly be a murderer. Yeah, sure. She doesn't have a few kills under her belt already. I was right after all. I should never have come back. No, don't worry. I see things for how they really are this time, honest. I had a penny for every time he said that. You'd be rich. You'd be very rich. It's just that, well, Iris is a delicate flower. You can't force things too much, you know what I mean? I have no idea what you're talking about, Larry. It looks like a fish like that. Forget it. I didn't say anything. You're keeping secrets? You keeping secrets, sir? You better not lie to me. Also, why do you have like a smidge of green in the purple paint there? Larry, where were you and what were you doing on the night of the crime? Oh, don't get serious on me all of a sudden. Larry? What? Don't tell me. You think I might have done it. What? Get lost. Go back on your charter jet and get out of my sight, you creep. And I hope your plane crashes and you die. He's always at 100%, isn't he? Just an absolute storm every time that he is anywhere near any of us. I'll ask just one more time. On the night of the murder, where were you and what were you doing? Oh, I see. Nice little cyclock you have there, butts. As I suspected, psycholocks. I'm sorry, man. You know me. I just don't remember. My short-term memory is a wreck, dude. Yeah. You compulsive liar. Let's see if we have anything for this. 3 cyclogs, the night of the crime. Alright, now you're going to tell me what you really saw last night. Whoa, you're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk. Huh? That was a bit too easy. Yeah, anyway, it was awesome. Never seen anything like it. At around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering. I've been sleeping, I'm not sure for how long. Suddenly, zing! The world in front of me went white. Like I just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend, Naomi. And then it was on fire. The bridge was on fire. Dusky bridge caught on fire? Are you saying you saw it with your own eyes? Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? I'm telling the truth. There's still 3 Cyclocks remaining. That means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw that happen? Where, you say? What do you mean? What do you mean, what do I mean? Just answer the question. I was in my room by the main hall. Where else would I be? As usual, you're as transparent as an empty jelly jar. The problem, I suspect, lies there. There? What do you mean, there? It's impossible for you to have seen lightning struck Dusky Bridge from your room. Yeah, because the map... Yeah, look at that. Look at all the trees and the cliffside and everything. Okay. Use that. This is a map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity of Hazakura Temple. Also, this is very, very deja vu. What am I looking for? I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees and it's impossible to see the bridge from here. What? Why didn't you tell me that before? You stupid. Well, how about it? How about what? Do you feel like talking now? About what? I absolutely hate this man's face. It looks like it won't be that easy after all. You leave me no choice. I'll have to move on to the next step. You weren't in your room at the temple, so then where were you? You don't know that I wasn't in my room. So where was Larry and why was he there? If I read the situation up to this point correctly, the answer is fairly obvious. I saved before I did this Magatama, right? I don't remember. Very well then, let's test my theory. The place you witnessed image striking Dusky Bridge was from here. Because he couldn't have been at the inner temple, so he's basically just at the... He was probably just at the bridge itself, because that's where he's been painting and sketching. So he was probably painting at the time? He was just around this general vicinity. This is where you were. Well, what do you think, Larry? Oh, not much, I guess. I'm sorry, but what kind of answer is that? Well, you were just making small talk, right? Like, how are you doing or something? Larry, look at the expression on my face. Do I look like I was just making small talk? To be honest, no, I guess not. Ha, 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 ha. Okay. Where? See, other than here, where would he have been? Because around here is the only real place. Other than, like, being up here. Hold on, I'm gonna back out of this for now, and we're gonna back out, and we're gonna gather some more information. Go ahead and save. He's just gonna have some... His bar is just gonna be down a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and move into the main hall. So it's either that he was around that general vicinity, or maybe at some point he could have been at the main hall. I don't know. Unless he was to the south, there's potentially a field of flowers. Oh, maybe. February 8th, Hazakura Temple Main Hall. Oh, there's a note underneath the seats there, the cushions. Hello, Sister Bikini. Hey, hello there. So how are you feeling? All right, I suppose. Huh? Who's this? My name is Miles Edgeworth. My, a handsome boy such as yourself is always welcome. If the circumstances weren't so tragic, I might just... Please don't call me boy. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I'm looking for a woman in a bikini. bikini. Well, you have found her. Now what can I do for you? Is that what she wears underneath the ceremonial garb as bikinis? Oh dear. I'm sorry, but I don't see any bikinis. If you ask nicely, I might give you a peek, big boy. No! No! No, 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 no. That's not okay. Oh my god, her cheeks. Mr. Edgeworth? This is the head nun sister bikini. She's the witness. Why didn't you tell me that earlier? This is exactly why your salary keeps on getting cut. Oh, my stomach is already growling in protest. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, I do agree that she's better than Old Bag. Wendy Old Bag was so annoying. This is tolerable. What's the latest about my beloved Iris? Well, first I want to hear what you know. Okay, we're gonna take a look at this. Oh, whoopsies. Right there. There are more Enza cushions in the corner of the room. What's this white piece of paper sticking out from under the stack? Beats me. Would you mind checking that for me, Detective Gumshoe? Have you not done anything? You don't even know who the witness is that saw the suspension bridge, like, catch fire, other than that we know that was Mr. Larry Butts, but, oh my god. What is this? Here you are, Mr. Edgeworth. It looks like an old manila envelope. Are you yelling? What is it, Detective? This could be it, an ultra important clue, a super special clue. I suppose I should read it myself then. Looks like a letter addressed to Sister Iris. Tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall, unless you want your secret to be exposed. Well, this sounds like a blackmail letter. Found in the main hall, maybe she dropped it. Note to Iris. Nice going there, Mr. Edgeworth. Why can't I ever find clues like that? Because you don't actually investigate this actual scenes, you butthole. You're an ultra important prosecutor, super duper prosecutor. Oh, I suppose it takes a super duper kind of dumb to miss a clue like this. Love you, Gumshoe. You're always a joy, a treat to interact with. Oh, it's a wormed cat box, but where are all the cats? It's called a hibachi. It's for heating the room. He called it a litter box. Oh, look at all these ancient straw frisbees. Those are a type of sabotage. Oh my god. Oh, why are you giving me such a hard time, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? Why? Because learning something new might actually be a good thing for you, Detective. Oh my god, he called them frisbees! He called this little this would be a really, really fancy litter box. A warmed litter box? There's flowing script written on, everywhere on the walls. Man, I bet you'd have awful nightmares if you tried to sleep in here. This is our main hall, so it's protected by a variety of magic spells and charms. They're all designed to prevent evil forces from entering. So if I slept here, the Uggy Woogie Boogeyman wouldn't help me down for eternity? Alright. Does this guy think about anything other than eating and sleeping? Well, I mean, he's probably perpetually hungry for the fact that his salary is mere pennies. It's an altar with a giant magatama enshrined on it. There are a lot of candles lined up on it too. You know, I haven't had a birthday party for myself in a while. Maybe you should blow out those candles over there to make up for that. Mr. Edgeworth, would you mind singing happy birthday to me? Stop that, cut that out. Please don't blow out the altar candles. Oh my god. Oh. I want to meet his parents because that name for the boogeyman was just adorable. Uggy Woogie Boogeyman. That's so cute. The thing sure casts a strong presence over the whole room. This is the lesser Magatama. It's a precious heirloom containing a great many souls. This is lesser? What is the greater one like? The greater Magatama is displayed in the main room of the Fey Manor. It was supposed to be shown at the Treasures of Korean exhibit, but it was so large that they couldn't bring it through the doors. Aww. Hi, Sai. Hello. Sai, are you as lethargic as I am? Okay, so now we can talk to Sister Bikini. The night of the crime. First, I'd like to ask you about last night. Well, last night we had an acolyte here for training. After dinner, the two of us went to the training hall in the inner temple. She must be talking about Maya. Approximately what time was that? I suppose it was about 9 o'clock when we left here. Training lasts all night long. It's extremely exhausting. Channeling Dojo's head nun must be in attendance at all times to keep watch. But that's not what you were doing. You left. You left the inner temple. For what reason? Wow, you're right. That does sound exhausting. Detective, this is no time for flattery. Sorry. Sometime around 11, you witnessed the incident in the courtyard, but your duty was in the inner temple. Why did you come back here? The way you're staring at me, I'm starting to get goosebumps. Ha 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 ho ho. I'm starting to get goosebumps myself, but for a decidedly different reason. Oh, you get the chills pretty easy, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? Yeah, her chi jiggles are so funny. Alright then, I'd like you to tell me exactly what you saw in the courtyard. It must have been past 11. Ah, no, I can't say it. It's too much for my poor heart. Hey, calm down, lady. Let go of my tie. I saw two people. One of them was lying on the ground. The other one was stabbing her from the back with a sword. So she gets stabbed in the back, and then the sword gets put back into the statue, and she's somehow magically underneath the sword still? Huh. Yeah, we haven't seen Pearls yet either. This is interesting so far. Did you see this criminal with your own eyes? I didn't want to believe what I was seeing, but it was Iris. You must have been quite shocked. Oh, of course you would. Try putting yourself in her shoes. It'd be like if you were stabbing Mr. Wright smack in the middle of a courtroom, and I happened to to witness it from the witness stand. I'd be pretty shocked too. I know it sounds insane, but that's what I saw. See, that sounds sketchy. I'm inclined to believe her. I mean, with Dahlia's previous shenaniganery, I wouldn't put it past her to have seen that and then somehow was fixated on that situation after, but it was pretty quick for her to witness the stabbing, her to be gone, and the sword to be back in the statue's hands. It did not take long for me to get from the room where Phoenix was sleeping to the courtyard. Yeah, that is the other thing. Dahlia's usual method of killing people has been poisoned so far. I mean, other than like the electricity and stuff from the wires. When I finally realized what I was seeing, I screamed and then I passed out. Unfortunately for us, her testimony seems pretty solid. However, the idea of Iris doing such a foul act seems unnatural. Unnatural? girl I know simply isn't capable of this sort of foulness. I wonder what she means by that. Okay, why return? As the head nun, it's your duty to stay with the acolyte at all times, correct? Yes, that's correct. I know I may look strong, but the truth is I've got a bad lower back. A bad lower back? Yes, it's especially bad in the winter, so bad that I can't even lift a bucket. Do you remember how cold it was last night? My bad back felt as stiff as frozen glass. I just wanted to take a nice hot bath to ease my aching back. That's why I returned to the main hall. So you left the disciple all alone? Don't be ridiculous, I would never do that. That's why I ordered Iris to the inner temple after she had rung the bell for lights out. Yes, but she never went to the inner temple, did she? She did so did this head nun actually see Iris there? I think I better try to get more details. That's... Is there two of them? So who is this acolyte that was to train at the inner temple? Her name is Maya Fey. I treated her very badly, I'm ashamed to say. And after she went through the trouble of signing up for the special course. Special course? It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant 30,000 times. You don't mean to tell me that she's still doing that over at the inner temple, do you? No, of course not. You don't have to worry about that one little bit. Last night we still hadn't started the training session itself. Well, that's good to hear. Oh, dear, there's one thing I forgot to tell you. Oh, I don't like the sound of this. Do you know that small girl? I believe she is Mystic Maya's little sister. Maya has a little sister? Oh, you mean Little Pearl, that's Maya Fey's cousin. Little Pearl? I thought she was going to visit Mystic Elise after we finish with dinner cleanup, but I haven't seen her at all since late last night. She's nowhere to be found. Oh, you would think that this would be important information that should be said first. You mean she was with the victim? It's all the fault of my stupid creaky old back. A little girl who was with the victim of the night of the murder is gone. As they say, the plot thickens. This is all so sketchy. Okay, let's see if we can present anything. Real quick. Do you know anything about this old crumpled up letter? Is that addressed to Iris? Yeah, but it says to Iris on it, clearly. I can't believe it. That girl doesn't have any secrets from me. So Sister Bikini didn't know anything about it. Let's see. Interesting that we have this picture. I wonder what it's going to actually be used for later. Oh, how could such a terrible thing have happened? It's all my fault. Well, come on, lady. I don't... Oh. Quiet. What do you know anyway? Ouch, you're scary. With that stupid 5 o'clock shadow and that stupid old code of yours. It's too bad that you weren't the one that disappeared. Oh my god, why are you so mean to Gumshoe? Why does she have to take it all out on me? Her anger does seem a little manufactured. See, this is all just weird. What's going on? Well, that's a demon warding hood. Acolytes are highly susceptible to possession by evil spirits, you know. That's why we always wear these for protection. Oh, I see. What are you waiting for? You won't get any protection just by holding it, you know. See, that's weird. That's another weird thing. Put it on already. No, I can't. I was just... Oh, it's like it was made for you, Edgeworth. Oh no. What do you mean by that, detective? It looks absolutely marvelous. You just got to keep it on for a while. This is some sort of divine retribution. Oh dear. What's this about this? Whoa. Look what you found. That's the master of the Korean channeling technique, Mystic Misty Faye. Faye. It's been nearly 20 years since Mystic Misty's disappearance. Apparently, she intended to pass on the master title to her daughter. Who is this daughter? Well, I myself am part of a branch family of the Faye clan, but even I am not privy to information concerning the main family. We already know who that is. Profiles. Let's see. What do you have to say about Pearls? Oh, this Pearl girl, where could she have gone? Well, we checked out her home and she's not there. And she's nowhere in the vicinity of the temple either. Which means there's only a few other possibilities as to where she could be. Do you think she fell off the bridge and was carried downstream? Don't even suggest that. You put that into the air, you take that back. Do you have to be such a pessimist, detective? I was just trying to think like you, Mr. Edgeworth. Ironic, I became a pessimist only after I had the pleasure of working with you. Oh my god, everybody's so mean to Gumshoe. Okay, let's talk about Maya Faye. She's a very important visitor, you know, an honored acolyte. Honored? How so? The Faye name is synonymous with the current channeling technique. Therefore, she must be a spirit medium of great power indeed. Now that you mention it, 1 year ago, there was a case that was about the master of the Korean channeling technique. Detective, I detest talk of supernatural drivel. I suppose now you'll see, or say she has midichlorians? So it gives you the creeps, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? It's got nothing to do with it. Midichlorians. Okay, let's talk about Iris. You said you went with Maya to the training hall. Did you happen to see Iris while you were there? Of course I saw her. I told her to meet us after ringing the 10 o'clock bell for lights out. So you're saying Iris came to the inner temple then? Of course she did. Iris has always been a good, obedient girl. After that, I had Iris help Mystic Maya begin her training. You said you didn't begin training last night. Also, she didn't go to the temple. Who'd you see? That doesn't fit with Iris's story at all. She said that she never went to the inner temple. As they say, the plot thickens. Gumshoe, can you shush for a second? Okay, so we already did that. Back it up. Back it up. Can I also say that... Yeah, there's no... I mean, also, there's no way that you would confuse these two either. For her to say that she definitely saw Iris there? This is weird. Yes, I did show her the hoodie, and it talks about demon warding and acolytes being susceptible to being possessed. It also depends what she means by it. Maybe she told her here or at the bridge to go with Maya, and then she didn't. True. I don't think that is the case, though, because she talked with... They all talked after dinner saying that Sister Bikini was saying that Iris should come over to the inner temple to help out later after ringing the bell, and she never came. Or she never went, so says Iris. This is odd. Can I show you this? About this here. Let's see. Well, as you may know, in order to see reality or what it truly is, we strive to break our attachment to much of the transient. Okay. Thank you. You don't know anything about it. Ask you about the cult magazine? about this picture? Well, look at that. Look pretty, so to S to the XC. S to the XC? Don't you think? Yeah, absolutely. Up until recently, we've avoided exposure in such magazines, but this time we had our reasons. Is that so? For example, well, why deny the world the sight of such a lovely face? Oh dear. Okay, can I present to you the map? No. Can I present to you, one Mr. Phoenix Wright? This man, his face betrays betrays a life of suffering and great wariness of the world. Sure. But even so, I can't believe this guy actually jumped into the river. Think of all the fun things he might have enjoyed if he had just lived. Relentless spiritual training alone is no way to lead a complete life, huh? He's not dead. Sounds like she's got some major regrets she's dealing with. Perhaps I should let Gumshoe explain Wright's situation to her for me. Hey, don't look at me like that. Do your own dirty work, sir. Ask you about Larry. This is Mystic Elise's apprentice. Mystic Elise's apprentice, is it not? I think he might have a bit of a crush on me. Sweet boy, at any rate. Huh? Oh, I don't blame him. Sister Bikini understands the temptations of young men. Sure. But I'm afraid it wouldn't be proper to abuse my position. I am head nun after all. But in return, I did allow him to draw a portrait of me. I pray it was a pose that maintains your modesty for everyone's sake. Oh my god. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh. I think it's time to move on. Let's go back to the... Oh yeah, we get to go to the courtyard from here. He drew her like one of his French women. God. This is where the murder took place, sir. Other than removing the body, we left everything else untouched. Thanks, detective. I'll just have a look around. Looks like the police are still investigating. Oh yeah, by the way, I thought I'd better ask just to be sure. Are you really going to defend that nun, Iris, at the trial tomorrow? Yes, I will. I gave her my word, and now I must follow through with my commitment. Well, in that case, I gotta be careful. Gotta make sure I don't leak the prosecution's whole investigation. Don't worry about it, detective. Just keep your mouth closed and I think most of it will flow out on its own. You got it, sir. I'll make sure it flows out like water from a tap. Yes, you do that, detective. Just how much has your runny spout leaked over the years? Oh, yeah, he's been very helpful. Oh my god. Okay, let's investigate. That looks like it's been knocked over. I just love skiing. Really? You don't seem like the type. Well, what about sleds? Sleds, nah, they're a little too kiddie, you know? Messes with my hard-boiled image. What's with the silence, Mr. Edgeworth? Is the world starting to go mad? I don't know, buddy. I feel like the world is just so in the midst of madness. The main gate must be just over that stone wall. Stone walls. I jumped over a few of them in my time. Most of them are good memories, but not all. Detective, perhaps someone should introduce you to the concept of paucity of words? Paucity? Okay, here's the staff. It's missing its amethyst. What's this? It looks like a wizard staff. That belongs to the victim, Miss Elise Dunham. There's nothing strange or magical about it. Oh yeah, listen, this is just between us, okay, sir? Are you about to spill the beans, Gumshoe? This is top secret stuff. Don't tell anyone about this. Oh, I feel a sense of deja vu coming on. Alright, the truth is, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a wizard. Oh, you're so cute. That's it? That's what you wanted to tell me? That's it. The staff was made from a very strong kind of wood. What about fingerprints? Were there any on it? Just the victims. Carried by Elise Dunham when she was alive, has her fingerprints on it, so it's missing its orb of amethyst. The presence of something only in small or insufficient quantities or amounts. Scarcity. So, yeah, small amount. A very fancy word for small. It's a lantern. I suppose they light it at night. There's something elegant about the light of a fire. At the end of each month, I always like to relax in my room by candlelight. Are you sure that's just because you can't pay the electricity bill? Detective, can you not afford to pay your electricity bill? How did you know? Oh, I'm so sorry, Gumshoe. So this ladder right here is gonna be suspicious. So the sword from this gold statue is actually the murder weapon? Sure is. It's called a Shichishito, by the way. Nasty piece of work, sir. There's still blood on it. I suppose this is the victim's blood. Yep, it's all over the blade. And speaking of all over the blade, there are fingerprints all over the hilt of the Shichishito, too. Fingerprints. Naturally, they match the prints we got from the younger nun, the defendant. Nun. Her fingerprints are on the murder weapon? What's wrong? You look really solemn. Is this how far it is for Wright? Is this what it's like to be a defense attorney? Yeah, I figured it doesn't feel really good. To be honest, it feels more like it's detrimental to your health. Aw, now you know how he feels. The apparent murder weapon has the victim's blood and the suspect's fingerprints on it. Okie dokie. Anything else to look at? There's a nice little hole in the ground that I can't look at. Oh, hold on, let me fix the crusty audio. There we are. I think that's all there is to look at. Okay. To the victim. The victim is the famous picture book author Miss Elise Dunham. Her entire past up until she won that writing award last year is a total mystery. It's hard to believe in this day and age you can still find people like that. I'm kind of... I feel very suspect about her even though I know she's dead. I wonder why she didn't want to really interact with Maya, but wanted to interact with Pearls. The estimated time of death of the victim was between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. on February 7th. Hi, Grima. Sending chicken noodle soup. It sounds delicious right now. Cause of death was bullet loss resulting from a stab wound to the back by the murder weapon. The murder weapon? The victim was found skewered with a giant sword, sir. That's terrible. Yeah, but there is one strange thing. Yes? The victim's entire body was covered with bruises. The bruises are consistent with falling from the height of a 2-story building. Huh? Did she fall off the bridge? Don't forget that Gumshoe fought Shelly the Killer and lived to tell the tale. This guy is a hero. Yeah, I mean, Pearl was a big fan of her, but it's still kind of weird. Don't tell me she was already dead by the time she was stabbed. That's, well... No, that can't be the case. Weird. Well, once I get to look at the autopsy report, maybe I'll say whether it was post-mortem. A two-story building. That would be about the same height as the room in front of us is. Oh. Did she fall from the window? Hey, you're right. Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth. That just happens to be the room Elise Duna was staying in. Maybe she was pushed out of the window after she was stabbed by the sword. Oh, could this be a staged thing then? Because she could have been stabbed in her room, fell out the window, died from bleeding out, and then was stage stabbed with the sword? Oh! Time 10 to 11 p.m. Cause loss of blood from stab in back. Body fell 10 feet after death. So it's post-mortem. Interesting. That's so odd. I mean, it doesn't specifically say that the bruises are post-mortem. But I guess we can just assume since it says that the body fell 10 feet after death. So she got stabbed in her own room. Could I investigate said room? Probably not gonna be able to. Now then, detective, let's see if we can summarize what we've learned so far. Okay, let's take a look at the map. Oh, this will probably be where we can sort of garner information from butts. According to the testimony of Sister Bikini, the head nun, right after they finished dinner, she and Maya Fey headed to the inner temple. At 10 p.m., after ringing the bell for lights out, Iris went to the inner temple, supposedly. When she got there, Bikini had her take over while she went back to Hasakura Temple. After taking a hot bath to soothe her back, Sister Bikini witnessed the murder in the courtyard. Maybe Larry Butts was in that one place down below. We'll have to speculate on that. If you want more details, you should ask Bikini herself in the main hall. The inner temple, huh? I'd like some more information about that place. Tomorrow's trial? The trial begins tomorrow, but who's the prosecutor? I'm pretty sure it's that Godo guy, but nobody can get a hold of him, so they're looking for a replacement. What do you mean? It's really weird. All of a sudden, no one can reach him. I wonder if the rumors are true. Maybe since Mr. Wright called it cold, he won't be defending, he just lost interest. I intend to appear in court in the role of defense attorney. However, I would be quite unhappy if it came out that I'm actually a prosecutor. Yeah, I can see why, but I'm not the one you have to worry about. I think the real problem is going to be that judge. Yes, he certainly would remember my face even after such a long absence. That's why I requested that another judge preside over the trial tomorrow. Oh, are we going to get the Canadian judge again? We've only met each other once. There's a good chance he won't remember me at all. Yeah, but what about the prosecutor? Everyone in the prosecutor's office must know you. Wouldn't it be a problem if someone there made a big stink, sir? There's no need to worry. I pulled a few strings and arranged for a prosecutor of my own choosing. Wow, Mr. Edgeworth, I had no idea you had such a powerful string to pull. This is gonna be weird. What is this inner temple that Maya was supposedly training at? According to Bikini, it's an old building they use for training the acolytes. It's on the other side of Dusky Bridge, the bridge that burned down, huh? Is there anything else on the other side of the bridge besides the inner temple? Nope, nothing. Nothing. The other side is surrounded by cliffs on all sides. In a way, it's kind of like a little island out there. So the only thing there is the inner temple, supposedly. I hear it's not the kind of place a person could survive in. Please be alright, Maya. Okay. Okie dokie. Go back to the main hall. Ask our lady to present some information. That's a no for the wizard staff. What about the Shichishito? Nope. And this? Nope. Okay, let's go make some speculations about Mr. Butts. Oh, wrong way. God, my stomach still hurts. February 8th, Hazakura Temple main gate. Where is Mr. Butts? I don't see Larry anywhere. Maybe we scared the poor kids away. His heart was shut tight with a number of psycho locks. Guess I'll have to look for him for now. What a thorn in my side. He's probably at the suspension bridge. Where the fudge? Detention center? Oh. February 8th, Detention Center Visitors Room. Ah, Mr. Edgeworth. I came back because I need to ask you a few more questions if you don't mind. Yeah, it'll probably feel better within the next few days. It's just not good now. Though I think the ibuprofen is helping quite a bit. I wish I could treat Gumshoe to a buffet. But I've already told you everything that Iris, please remember, I'm on your side. You can tell me anything. Yes, thank you. Okay. Inner Temple. I just finished speaking with the head nun of Hazakura Temple. She testified very clearly as to what happened. She said she saw you stab Miss Elise Dunan with a sword. And one other thing. She said that when Maya Fey began her training at the Inner Temple, you were there as well. What? When I spoke with you last, you claimed that you never went to the Inner Temple, and yet Sister Bikini says she met with you at the Inner Temple at that very night. But I didn't go there. I didn't go to the Inner Temple last night. Don't you waterworks me. It looks like she's unwilling to tell me the whole truth. I wonder if I'll find the answers I'm looking for if I break those psych locks. Okay, so we'll do a quick save. Go ahead and present a few things. Let's talk about the hood. This is called a demon warding hood. I gave that to Mr. Wright last night. He was wearing this when I saw him at the hospital today. It's an important item for protecting acolytes from evil spirits. If it's so important, then why did you give it to him? Last night I felt something. I felt that something terrible was about to happen. Which, I mean, she's not wrong, but was it her doing or not? I didn't want Mr. Wright to fall into its grip. Well, he wound up falling into something much deeper and colder. I probably shouldn't say that out loud, though. Thank God for inner monologue. wonder if he also has the habit of slightly speaking out loud. She stabbed her. It was a prank, bro. Alternatively, stabbed and or removed the sword, but was she already dead? There is a possibility. The way that I think about it is that she might have already been stabbed, and maybe the sight that she saw was her pulling it out. Which I feel like a Dahlia warning hood. The demons. The demons. There could be quite a possibility that she was pulling the knife out or the sword out from the victim's back. Okay, let's ask about the note. This letter appears to be addressed to you. I think it's someone's idea of a joke, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I threw it away. She's not giving me a straight answer for some reason. I'm going to have to find someone else who can give me information about this. Mr. Butts, who's gone missing? What about the weather data? I'm sorry, I don't leave the temple grounds very often, so I don't know very much about the outside world. Okay. The Shishito. Is that the murder weapon? Yes, it is. Have you ever seen it before? Yes, Mystic Ami was holding it in the courtyard. And apparently the head nun witnessed the whole said affair. She saw you stabbing Miss Elise Dunham with this very sword last night. Maybe it was the reason she was afraid the first cycle lock? Maybe. Maybe we might be able to use the Iris's hood as the first thing and or the note. What about this? Autopsy report. Nope. Okay, so save. And we shall get to presenting the Megatama. Well, since I have been handed this case, it is my duty to dig up all the answers, understand? Yes, sir. The smallest flame can sometimes bathe a case in a whole new light. In my years in court, I've seen it happen over and over again. That's why I'm committed to searching until I have those answers. Frightened. If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? Iris, I wonder, is this what frightened you so much that you couldn't even leave your own room? Yeah, we can use the note to Iris because it says, I'll be waiting for you tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall. Make sure you come unless you want your secret to be exposed. And so instead of going to the inner temple, she decided to stay in her room at 10 o'clock. But 10 o'clock is also when she was supposed to be sounding the bell. So, I mean, she could have gone to the main hall. Or the Heavenly Hall. So let's do this. I found this in the main hall. It is addressed to you. That's... Well, Iris, why are you glaring at me like that? You were scared of the blackmailer who wrote this to you, isn't that correct? There we go. Was it the evidence or the power of my glare that broke that lock? Oh, well, I don't suppose it matters either way. But, Mr. Edgeworth, yes? I thought that letter was just someone playing a prank on me. A prank? Well, yes. After all, even if I did have a secret, there's no one to tell it to that would cause me any grief. I wonder about that. Sister Bikini is like a mother to me. I would never hide anything from her. Uh-huh. Supposedly. No, you may not have anything to hide under normal circumstances. However, last night was different. Unfortunately, I don't know the exact nature of your secret yet. However, whatever it is, there is one person you didn't want your secret told to. We could say Phoenix. It's either Phoenix or Elise. Well, the person that she did meet up with was Phoenix at the time, so Phoenix seems like it would be the most logical answer. Definitely Larry. I mean, that makes sense. Larry could be one of the ones that she would want her secrets to. Or revealed to. Let's say because of the psych walks that popped up with Phoenix, maybe Phoenix? Oh, Phoenix, right, yes. You mean it's something to Wright, it seems, and I can tell he holds a special place in your heart as well. That's why you didn't want him, of all people, to know your deep, dark secret. Well, what do you have to say? Wait. I should have expected as much, especially from a friend of his. See, why are you blushing? Why are you blushing? Unlocked successful. Why were you frightened? After dinner, this letter was waiting for me in my room. As I said, I was frightened by it. Is this Heavenly Hall the letter, or what is this Heavenly Hall the letter mentions? It's a small mountain shack at the base of Dusky Bridge. A small shack, huh? It's more like a broken down shack that no one would ever want to go near. Where is it on this map? What if Butts blackmailed her? That'd be kind of weird though. It's around here. To get there, you must follow a small path down from Dusky Bridge. The reality is, to get to the inner temple, I had no choice but to cross that bridge. But the thought that such a terrible criminal could be lurking at Heavenly Hall. I was so scared by the whole affair that I didn't even want to think about it. Okay. A new light novel. My serial killer can't be this cute. I'm her attorney and she almost poisoned me. Dahlia have a secret. No. That was not a thing back then. This is the secret that you locked away in your heart. Yes. It looks as though I may have to visit this Heavenly Hall now. Maybe I'll find some sign of our mystery blackmailer. I know Larry is stupid, like, very stupid, but I wonder if he has the capacity to blackmail. In any case, you still claim to have never left your room that night. Yes, that's exactly right. Rang lights out bell at 10 and was in her room until the murder was discovered. Iris's testimony added to the court record. The trial starts tomorrow. I promise you I will win. I'm going to win so that you and Phoenix Wright can see each other again. But when I do, you must promise me that you will tell him your secret. But it's pointless. Why would you say that? Because I may know who Phoenix Wright is, but he has no idea who I am. See, that's just weird. Are you seriously telling me that this is not Dahlia? That certainly is Dahlia, right? What if he's too stupid to write a letter and it came out as blackmail? See, I would believe that. I would totally believe that. This is so interesting so far. Okay, we'll see you in a bit. And I also love your theme music. Time to go to Heavenly Hall and see what the Butts is up to. Oh no. Stress level is already rising. Oh boy. Okay. I see. Yeah, I think your theory of what if he's too stupid to write a letter and it came out as blackmail? I'm inclined to believe it. Also, there's a pier down here. I feel like there's a cave on the other side. February 8th, Heavenly Hall. Whoa, not much of a view down here, huh? It's still better than the view from my apartment, though. Someone's here. Hide yourself, detective. Is it the butts? Oh, why? Why does this always happen? Whenever I find a girl I like, there's always a... They always run away. I think there's a reason, Larry. I even chased one of them to Japan. Next is going to be prison, I guess. Oh. Ah, the shenanigans. I'll steal that detective's wallet. That'll get me locked up for sure. Nah, I can't do that to someone who looks like he's down on his luck. He's just talking to himself. Shh. Be quiet and listen. I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. I blew it again. Done that? What did he do, I wonder? He did do the blackmail letter. Hey, you, about what you just said, I got an objection. What the? Edgy, you dirty rat. Gumshoe, you oaf. I'm sorry, sir. Before I knew it, I was shouting objection. Out in a loud, commanding voice, too. I even pointed with my finger. You've watched too many trials. I'm sorry. Okay, Larry, the jig is up. What have you got to say for yourself? Ugh. Yeah, this is exactly where he was and how he saw the suspension bridge catch on fire. Larry, I swear to God, you never change. You've been a conniving butthole since the beginning. Okay, what do you have to say for yourself, stupid? Oh, well, actually, first, let's take a look at these, this lovely graffiti that you put on the side of this shanty shack. That's a horrible graffiti problem you got there, pal. You don't know anything, detective. This is art. It's an expression of my bittersweet love for Iris. I feel so uncomfortable right now. Larry, do you know what the difference between graffiti and true art is? It's how the artist himself defines it, right? I hate how you can have this serious face at times. Should have seen that one coming. Well, if that's the case, then all of my lunch boxes are masterpieces too, pal, full of weenies and rice. Okay. Up here. This is Eagle River, sir. It runs pretty fast, so it doesn't ice over even in winter. If it had ice over, Wright would have been in some serious trouble. You're right about that. He would have landed on the ice and slid downstream to who knows where. No, I think he'd be in the same spot he fell in with all of his bones broken. That's not exactly what I meant, but all right. Are you gonna make beanie weenies? Beanie weenies with rice? What is this festive looking ornament? It reminds me of art class in grade school. We used to have a lot of fun decorating the classroom with origami, remember? Well, oh yeah, you were never any good at it. Oh, you're so mean. Really? Yeah, this guy was so bad he couldn't even fold $1, let alone a crane. Everyone tried to comfort him, but he would just sit there sobbing. Really, I never would have expected that. Be quiet already. I'll never forget the shame of that day. You want a crane? I can now make a perfect quarter-inch crane without a single flaw. You know, Edgy, nothing for nothing, but a quarter-inch crane without a single flaw is not easy. Yeah, that's quite a feat, Prosecutor Edgeworth. This is exactly why I hate childhood friends. God. Okay, Heavenly Hall. The straw roof is totally covered with freshly fallen powdery snow. Wow, it makes a nice image, doesn't it? I always did like the rustic look. Heavenly Hall. I suppose it's an appropriate name in some sense. You got that right. Look at the bridge up there. That place is has to be heaven because this thing is hell. Huh. You would do well to remember, Larry, that this is a sacred place to some people. Yeah, and he has painted over this place and has filled it with colorful origami. Okay, look at the bridge. We're seeing the other side of the bridge too, so I wonder if he could have seen anything at that time. It's a little far, but I have a pretty clear view of Dusky Bridge from here. Ah, I still can't believe it, really. What is it, Larry? Nothing. It's nothing. That sounds pretty suspicious to me. You're telling me, Gumshoe. Something about this statement smells, and you know what they say. I love that he has caught on to that. Okay, let's talk to those stinky butts. Heavenly Hall. What is this little shack anyway? Well, I just discovered it myself yesterday. And why were you down here in the first place? Come on, I'm an artist. I was looking for a good place to sketch. This is a great little place. It's artistic. It's quiet, it's cold, it's got no power, and it looks like it's about to collapse. Yeah, I'd say it's a good place for inspiration. Sounds a lot like my apartment there, pal. Any plans for 1K subs? I plan to play, Subnautica, which I have a nice, thalassophobia fear, so that's gonna be fun. I don't know if I have anything else particularly planned, for 1,000 subs, but we're definitely gonna be playing Subnautica, because I promised. I'm excited because we're close to 900 and it's only 100 more. 100 more. We're almost there. One thing's for sure, no one is likely to show up and disturb you here. He wanted somebody to disturb him though, but she never showed up. We're actually at 900 now? Yeah! Oh, I keep forgetting to say that, hold on, let me take a look at the specific number again. Oh, it says we're at 901, oh my god. In total, since I've started streaming, we're at 76,000 views. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh, there it goes. Thank you for subscribing. It says 77 in total over the lifetime that I've started streaming. It's 76,000 views and 17.4K hours of watch time, which is pretty amazing. That's so much. Oh my god. That's a lot of views. So can I get you something to drink? Some hot water, maybe? I think you would burn down this little shack if you decide to do that, Larry. Okay, let's talk about Iris. Listen to me, Edgy. You've got to do this. You got to save Iris. Why are you so sure she's innocent? Because she's cute? Watch your mouth. Anyway, I've made up my mind about it. I'm going to marry that girl. Oh, it's like a lather, rinse, repeat. I swear to goodness. How many times have we experienced him saying this? Mr. Edgeworth is pretending he didn't hear you, so I'm gonna ask for him. Have you already asked this girl to marry you? No, not yet, but I can tell how she feels by the look in her eyes. That's like saying, like, look at that person over there. That's my fiance. But they don't know that yet. Frickin' Larry. No, not yet, but I can tell how she feels by the look in her eyes. She's got this, I really want this man to carry me over the threshold look. But I'm sure Nick would be surprised. I'd never imagined that I could marry such a beautiful girl like that. Hey, Larry, please. Something tells me he would be shocked indeed. That's why I didn't want her to do anything dangerous. I mean, what am I gonna do if she gets hurt? You and me both, Gumshoe, I swear. What is this guy trying to say? He lost me about a mile back. See, even though Gumshoe has his own particular, like, quirks, he's not anywhere near as bad as Larry. If we really want to know that answer, we're gonna have to drag him out, drag him onto the witness stand. Larry is involuntary killing any girl he has in a relationship. There's no relationship to be had in the first place, though. It's all basic restraining orders. Come to think of it, you still haven't answered my question. Where were you and what were you doing last night? Oh man, don't you have anything else to talk about? With that kind of attitude, you'll never be a ladies' man like me. That's okay. He has Nick. He doesn't need a lady. Okay, chill out with those scary eyes. I got it. If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible. Something incredible. See, if you're gonna tell me, why do you have the Cyclock, stupid? Yeah, but let's not talk about that now. Let's talk about the good old days. What do you say? You freaking monkey. I need to get rid of his little goatee there with a strip of duct tape. Come on, I'll pour you a nice cup of hot water. Why hasn't he realized that I absolutely despise talking about the good old days, especially with him? Oh, he knows. He probably knows. Okay. Save. Time to break down his walls. Let's hope this is the last thing that we have to do before getting into the courtroom stage. Because I think I want to wrap it up pretty soon. Alright, now you're going to tell me what you really saw last night. Whoa, you're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk. That was a bit too easy. Yeah, anyway, it was awesome. Never seen anything like it. At around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering. I've been sleeping. I'm not sure for how long. Suddenly, zing! The world in front of me went white. Like I'd just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend, Naomi. And then it was on fire. The bridge was on fire. Pesky bridge caught on fire? Are you saying you saw it with your own eyes? Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? I'm telling the truth. There's still 3 Cyclocks remaining, so that means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw that happen? Well, where you say? What do you mean? What do you mean, what do I mean? Just answer the question. I was in my own room by the main hall. Where else would I be? As usual, you're as transparent as an empty jelly jar. The problem I suspect lies there. There? What do you mean, there? It's impossible for you to have seen lightning strike dusky bridge from your room, as we use the temple map. Yeah, the case is like nine and a half hours long. We're already 3 hours in. With not too much of a hitch going on, too. This is a map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity of Hazakura Temple. What am I looking for? I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees, and it's impossible to see the bridge from there. Well, why did you tell me that before? Well, how about it? How about what? Do you feel like talking now? About what? You and your... That pink is so piercing on my eyeballs right now. You leave me no choice. I'll have to move on to the next step. You weren't in your room at the temple, so where were you? You don't know that I wasn't in my room. So where was Larry and why was he there? If I've read the situation up to this point correctly, the answer is fairly obvious. Very well then, let's test my theory. He was at Heavenly Hall. The place you witnessed a lightning strike from the Dusky Bridge was right here. I don't think that it would have let me choose before if I didn't have the Heavenly Hall on my map. The place you saw the lightning strike from was naturally Heavenly Hall. Why would I be hanging out in this old shack? It's freezing cold, there's no electricity, and it could fall apart at any minute. You just said you were here for inspiration and for your painting, sir. Larry, how do you know that anyway? How do you know that there's no electricity? After all, it's not that dark yet. Uh-oh. In other words, you have just proved or provided evidence to prove my theory. My theory that you've at least once in your life visited Heavenly Hall after sunset. Second lock? I have to admit, I'm impressed, Edgy. You're in a totally different league from Nick. That's nice. Now tell me, what were you doing at this cold little shack last night? That's what you might call a fair decor? A fair decor? Keeler? I don't know how to pronounce that one. Could it be you were waiting for someone? Oh no, you're really one scary guy, you know. I believe that last night you were waiting for this person to come meet you. He definitely made a blackmail letter. Gonna say, oh, nobody can know about your secret, and your secret is that you're my fiance. Only one person you'd wait for in a horrible place like this, Larry. I told you before, don't call me Larry. The person you were waiting for was Iris. Oh, something I feel cold all over, Edgy. No doubt because of my chilly glare. Yeah, I think he might have unintentionally blackmailed Iris. So you think I got the hots for Sister Iris, huh? Do you have some kind of evidence? You got something that proves that I was waiting for her, or are you just guessing? No, I feel like I know what it was. This is where I draw the line and end this ridiculous little game. Here's the evidence that proves you were waiting for Iris. You stupid. There's something I must talk to you about. I'll be waiting for you tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall. Make sure you come unless you want your secret to be exposed. So romantic, right? So romantic. Here's your evidence. You called her to this spot with a pathetic blackmail letter. Oh, hey, give that back. You're embarrassing me. What are you doing with that anyway? That's not important. I misjudged you, Larry. What do you mean? Taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that? You should be ashamed of yourself. Yeah, if something smells, it's usually the butts. And this letter is stinky. First of all, what's this at the top of the letter? It says salutation here. Well, that's what it said in the book, Letter Writing for Dummies. You're not supposed to actually write that. That's where you're supposed to write, Dear Iris. Oh, I'm sorry. You absolutely stupid man. I can't believe how much of a monkey he is. The night of the crime. So you were here in Heavenly Hall last night, weren't you, Larry? And you saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge, didn't you? Sorry, Edgy. Sorry doesn't cut it, you scumbag, threatening a young lady like that. Wait, hold up. What now, pal? What are you talking about? What threatening stuff? Oh, he's so stupid. I'll tell you what, you tried to scare Iris by threatening to expose her secret, pal. What do you mean threaten? What did I threaten her? Unless you want your secret to be exposed, that sure just sounds like a threat to me, pal. Blackmail, in fact. Give me a break, it's a love letter. Oh my god. Give me a break. It's a love letter. Haven't you ever been in love? See, even Gumshoe wouldn't write a letter like this. I don't even know how I pronounce letter like... what did you just say? My love letter for... my love for her burned so hotly it could melt all the snow on this mountain. Oh, then what is the secret you mentioned? Come on, Edgy, don't you get it? I'm talking about the secret love between her and me. Wow. Wow. Oh my god. Love letter of a yandere. I don't think he's too stupid to be yandere. Obviously, she wouldn't want an old lady bikini to know about it, right? About our hot and sour, bittersweet love affair. He is as delusional as letter as ever. Sorry, I was reading letter there. All right then, why did you send a love letter in a business like manila envelope? Give me a break. It's not my fault I didn't have any other envelopes. Yeesh. I mean, you could have just let the letter, but even that would have been intimidating. Then why were you so quick to apologize, pal? It's because Edgy gave me this scary look of his. I'm about to backhand you. Take your kneecaps. Oh, what's wrong, Edgy? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? That's it? That's what all those huge locks were about? See, now you know how I feel. How sometimes I can have information that is good or bad in my situation. Edgeworth is gonna have a new, like... found appreciation for Phoenix. Edgy in for his spy. Fold him. I don't understand why you were so defensive. Well, I don't know either. I guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me. Throw him into the river, Edgeworth. Snap that, and snap his spine, throw him overboard. Hey, come on, don't let it get you down. But, Mr. Edgeworth, this guy's still hiding something, I know it. What do you mean, detective? Don't forget what this guy said just a minute ago. If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible. Other than the lightning striking the bridge? He's right. Larry, what? You're looking at me like a hungry dog that's just found a bone. Did I say hungry? I think I said hungry. What was this something incredible you saw last night? You're going to tell me, Larry, one way or another. Reveal your secrets. I already told you, didn't I? I saw lightning strike Dusky Bridge. Yes, and I believe it was the incredible sight you saw. Now that I think about it, something doesn't quite ring true. What doesn't? If that's all there is to your story, your heart wouldn't have had all those locks. Therefore, Larry, I do believe you saw something last night, something more incredible than lightning. What? When? Where? Why? How? What do you think you're doing? If you hide anything from Mr. Edgeworth, I'll arrest you on the spot, pal. Oh my god, please. Please stop with the logs. Oh my god! I'm having a worse time as Edgeworth than I ever have had as Phoenix. What's wrong, sir? Does this mean I have to do it all over again? Why are you glaring at me like I'm next to be hit by a bolt of lightning? That is 5 locks, Larry! If I really want to drag the truth out of him, I'll just have to drag him to the witness stand. Oh, thank God I don't have to do it today. Oh, we're done, thank God. Larry is the bane of my existence. Oh my God. I'm about to take him out with his own paint palette. Can I strangle him with his frock? Can I take the pinafore that he has on right now? It's not even a pinafore. I'm gonna lose my mind. And I gotta get him up to the witness stand. This is gonna be such a runabout. It's gonna be worse than Dahlia. If there's just one time, can I take one singular kneecap? Can that be my reward for bringing Larry Butts to the stand? Can I take 2 kneecaps? Can I take his ankles? Well, that's pretty decent. Oh, defendant lobby number 1. Okay, we're gonna stop it here. It's gonna be such a time. It's gonna suck. I love how I say this every time that I start getting into the courtroom sessions, is how much it sucks to be Phoenix, and in this case now Edgeworth, who is slowly learning what the psych locks are. I get to go through all of this again in a different flavor. I'm actually pretty surprised that I did not get stuck trying to find all the evidence here. This has actually been a pretty good investigation portion of this case. And now I get to suffer. But suffering will happen next. What did I have? Actually, what did I have Ace Attorney as the next stream? We might just have Ace Attorney as the next stream. I might have to adjust a few things. Yes, no, I did have it set as Ace Attorney. Good. So we'll pick this back up on Wednesday. I don't think Edgeworth is going to be wearing his blue suit. He's probably wearing his blue suit. I think he's going to be wearing his normal attire. Maybe Edgeworth will have a little more appreciation for the length Phoenix goes to for his clients. I hope so. I really I really hope he does have a whole new span of appreciation for Phoenix. Yeah, he's probably going to be in his usual ruffle outfit. The stress of this case is going to be a doozy, but this so far is really cool. The story is really interesting, and it really makes me wonder if this is actually Dahlia Hawthorne. But I'm also skeptical about that with everything that's going on. But she is a mastermind that really knows how to act. So I'm curious about how this is going to unfold. Yeah, next time on PG Ball Z. It'd be cute if he got his same suit but the same color as Phoenix. That would be adorable. He still wears the cravat ruffles along with the blue suit. That'd be adorable. He slicks his hair back slightly like Phoenix. He has the hair for it. Okay, I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope you have eaten food today in the last couple hours, maybe. Don't forget to hydrate, take care of yourself, wash your hands before you eat food. The cold is still running rampant, so please make sure to take care of yourself. Always wash your hands for an extended period of time before touching your face. Keep surfaces sanitized, all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out something to eat too, but I also kind of don't want to eat right now. The lovely feeling of like underlining nausea but not nausea enough to want to gag is so much fun. Maybe I'll make some tea or something after this. You're about to eat? Bye-bye. Bye, Legend. I hope you're eating tasty food. I also hope that you are also eating tasty food, Sea Turtle. Yeah, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. We will pick Ace Attorney back up and get to the bottom of what's going on in court. Hopefully more information is revealed and we will have more of a coherent thought process on what the heck is going on. I'm pretty sure we're going to go through at least 2 more investigation sessions if this is a 9-hour long, 9.5 hour long case. Cook for me. Cook for me, Mom. I cooked for Mama and Papa Faye yesterday, and what I have to show for it is I touched my finger to the upper bit of the convection oven. Food was delicious though. Thankfully, it doesn't look like it's really blistered because I got to the aloe vera and the silver gel in time. Seems to be fine. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Sleep well when you go to bed. Have good dreams. Sleep better than I do. I hope that you're comfy, cozy, and get to be wrapped up in warm blankets. Thank you for being a good Brinkle and helping me figure out everything about this game and thinking up good theories with me. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. Goodbye. I'm gonna go lay on the floor now.